FYF Sports, man. It's Lamont. We back. Crazy news today. Crazy news today. Salute to everybody in the chat already. Over 100 people in already. Y'all know. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna start it off by saying, man, it's been a tough week for people who put out fake news. It's been a tough month, really. Man, if you've been putting out fake news, you've been having a rough month trying to explain all of these absurd predictions, man. First, it was Chris Paul. Now you got to explain the James Harden stuff and KD stuff. Then you got to explain the Victor Oladipo stuff. All right. Now you got to explain the LaVar Ball stuff because this man has been prophetic every step of the way. He already proved you wrong with LaMelo Ball. All right. He's going to prove you wrong with LiAngelo Ball. And now his third son, Jello, has now signed an NBA contract. NBA contract. And I don't want to hear that nonsense about, I've already heard some of it. I don't want to hear that nonsense about, oh, he only got signed because of LaVar's mouth. I want y'all to show, is it that easy to get an NBA contract where you could just have somebody do some rah-rah stuff for you and you get signed to an NBA contract? Is that how it works? Or did LiAngelo actually get in the gym and put some work in? Did he get in front of some scouts from the Pistons and show them something and convince them guys to offer him a non-guaranteed contract? These are the things I want to talk about today, man. Told you it's been rough for people who put out fake news. I feel bad for you, man. This is why you just gotta, hey, LaVar's not Octavia's X-Man. I'm not gonna say he's a genius. The only thing he did was he just stood behind his sons. And he backed him every step of the way. And then he didn't relent. When you have people saying, oh, you cannot say they're better, that they're going to grow up to be better than Jordan. Why not? Why can't you say your sons are going to be better than Jordan? How is that blasphemous? Why can't you say your sons shoot better than Steph Curry? Why not? Told you, like I said, I played 4 years of high school basketball. I don't remember multiple games where my parents were in attendance because they had to work. Y'all know how many kids out there wish their parents could have supported them in sports the way he supported his kids in sports? Come on, man. Stop the nonsense, y'all. Stop the nonsense. And now you got people flipping the script. They kissing his ass now. He did a great job. Oh, okay. Now he did a great job. Now that he proved you wrong. Now that he proved you to be fake news, and this is multiple outlets out there that just put out such a toxic narrative on the Ball family, now you're looking dumb. Now you gotta make videos reversing course. That's sad, man. Told you. Just hold the horses, man. Told you. Hey, LiAngelo Ball led the state of California in scoring. You don't do that and you're not talented. Played overseas, man. You don't go overseas and hoop if you're not talented. He was just injured, which is why we didn't see him. He made a mistake at UCLA, which would have cost a lot of people their career. A lot of people would have just gave up, or a lot of people would have just settled for taking checks overseas. He said, you know what? I'm not settling for overseas. I'm going to keep pushing for the NBA. And look where it got him. It got him to the NBA. All right. LaVar Ball don't have such a big mouth right now. He don't have such a big mouth right now. Now that everything, you know, they said he had a big mouth. Then Lonzo gets drafted in the lottery. They said he had a big mouth, and they were saying that LaMelo's draft stock was dropping. Teams didn't want him. Now he goes number 3 to Charlotte. They say he ruined LiAngelo's career because he pulled him out of college. Oh, now he just got signed by an NBA team. Oh, they say the big baller brand ruined this, that, and other, but now all of his sons, now they have their own individual businesses. You got LaFrance, you got Apollo Zoe, and Jello's still rocking with big baller brand with the G3s. Now they all rocking independent. Sounds like they winning over there. Sounds like they learning, they winning. Oh, and let's not forget what they just did over Thanksgiving in California. We don't want to talk about that. Maybe we don't want to talk about that because it's positive. Feeding hundreds of families on Thanksgiving when they could have been out on a beach, laid up somewhere on vacation like I was. They was out giving back to the community. Oh, I bet toxic news outlets didn't tell you about that. That's the sad part about it. So we're here to bring you the real news. I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. Again, I've always had a big appreciation. I've always had a big appreciation for what he's been doing, because that's how you're supposed to do it when you got 3 boys that talented. You know, and he's still, the crazy thing is he's still standing on his word. He's still saying the same thing. Somebody got to be better than Jordan. His son got drafted by Jordan. He's still saying somebody got to be better than Jordan. Hey, salute DKM, CA3 Sports Talk. Law is dope. Salute, man. I see everybody in here. 600 people in. I'm going to go ahead and drop the link because we got to go ahead and chop it up on it. I told you, people who put out fake news, people who put out toxic media on the Ball family, they just eating their words every week. They didn't. When LaMelo gets drafted to number 3, now they have to make apologetic videos. Oh, well, LaVar did something right there. LiAngelo gets signed. Oh, LaVar was right there. He proved me wrong. You know, God dang, like, come on. Why don't you just stop putting out toxic media about the man? And then that way you don't got to keep eating your goddamn words. That's crazy. I keep telling y'all, quit putting out toxic media, putting out wrong stories. Hey, if y'all want to get real, like, again, if you follow the Ball family, people like DKM right here, Ball Facts, that's what you want to go to for honest and real reporting on that situation. I'm tired of people. Oh, LaVar Ball ruining his sons. How the hell? All his sons is millionaires. He ruined his sons. And for the people that keep saying that he ruined his sons, go ask them, are your kids millionaires? Can you? I want y'all to go. The next time somebody says that he ruined his sons, I want you to ask them, do you have kids and are they millionaires? Do they have their own businesses? That's what I want to hear. Do they got their own brand? Do you even know how to teach them about building their own brand? Hold on. DKM, this is for you right here. Everybody else can chime in. Well, we're going to get DKM first. So if you want to hop in and touch on this, please jump in. But we're going to get DKM first because I know this is, again, another celebratory day for everybody who's been been backing and been behind the Ball family for a while. Again, it's one thing to knock Lonzo for his play on the court. But when you get to talking about LaVar off the court, the pettiness right there, he's ruining his sons, the weirdness, the toxic news. The only time you talk about LaVar is when it's something negative. You know, I forgot, it was a while ago. I was on Ticket's platform and he was so thirsty to say something negative about LaVar. He found a story. He found a story that some stuff that had happened about 5 months prior, talking about it like it just happened the other day. I said, yes, old Ticket. You still talking about that? He said, no, it just happened. I said, no, it's old. Come on, man. Stop being toxic, y'all. Hold on. DKM. I'm going to let you in first. Everybody in the back room, y'all stay there. We're going to get to y'all in a second. But what's good? How you doing?
I'm doing good, bro. How are you doing?
Man, I'm great, man. What you got on this? I know, how are you feeling? What was going through your head when you saw that news report drop that Jello got signed?
Bro, genuinely, like, my phone has never been like that ever before. Like, I couldn't record my video. Like, I had to turn this shit off because, like, people were phoning me, like, notification after notification after notification, Instagram,
Mhm.
YouTube, like, people commenting on my other videos, like, yo, DKM. I'm like, bro, it takes some time to edit a video, you know what I'm saying? But nah, it's crazy, and I'm so proud of LiAngelo, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's a story of perseverance. This is a guy who, you know what I'm saying, we got to put ourselves in his position. Like, he's not had an easy route to get to where he is, and it's inspiring to see him get to, like, this opportunity, whether that be with OKC Blue or with the Detroit Pistons. It's not like he's riding the coattails of his two brothers. You know what I'm saying? He's got these on his own merit. It's not like he's joining the Hornets. It's not like he's joining the Pelicans. He obviously has something to offer himself at two different NBA teams now. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, okay, we're going to give you a shot because of your brother. No, the Pistons are giving him this look in training camp. I'm sure Jermaine Jackson had something to do with that. I might make a video talking about that and his connection with the Pistons organization, why that maybe happened. But now, most importantly, I'm just happy he's going to have the opportunity because that's something he's been robbed of. He's never had the opportunity to play in the Summer League. He's never had the opportunity to play in the G League, obviously with Corona. He never had the opportunity to play in college, albeit that was his fault. But now we're finally going to get to see if Jello can hold his own with top-tier NBA talent, if he is an NBA player. And at the very least, he's got the opportunity to show what he can do. And he's been robbed of that over these past few years.
He has, and it was, like I said, primarily because of the injuries. I think so. But hey, I want to touch on one point too, because again, I was, you when this drops right here, obviously you got big people, you got a lot of people out there who oppose LaVar Ball. And the first thing that I heard as soon as this news dropped is, oh, he only got signed because of LaVar's mouth. Like doesn't why do people now start discrediting the work that LiAngelo put in to get himself in the NBA shape? Right. And not just get in NBA shape, but get signed by an NBA team. Now you want to discredit him by saying, oh, he only got signed because of LaVar's mouth. I think that's that's the sad part about it, because you will have people pushing that narrative.
Bro, at this point, what can you say? What can you say? He's got 3 sons, 2 lottery picks, and one who couldn't be closer to making an NBA roster. He is quite possibly. And of course, there has been other brothers that played in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's nothing new. Like, the Holiday brothers, Antetokounmpo brothers, there have been 3 sets of brothers, but nobody did it quite like the Ball family. Nobody had the scrutiny, the adversity, the path. You know what I'm saying? LaMelo made it as a top prospect. LiAngelo had to take the undrafted route to make it. You know what I'm saying? And he's on the verge. If he can show up and put in work in that scrimmage and show what he can really do, he's been working out like, bro, this could be huge. You got Pistons, you got Pelicans, and you got Hornets. That's 3 somewhat like low market teams that we're going to be paying attention to next season because of the Ball family and LaVar's mouth.
Yep. And then, like I said, he's the first one. I think it's different with his sons because he has them on they have such a big social following, all of them. So they all bring their own fan base with them. They have a lot of fanfare that comes along with them. Obviously, you got the Holiday brothers and the Plumlees and that nature in the NBA, but this is it's different with the Ball brothers because of the clout that they also have behind them. So I honestly think, like, this is my honest assessment of it, like, just from my understanding of how NBA teams work. I think he will get waived by the Pistons, but not because he's not good. I think he will get waived by the Pistons because he doesn't fit the direction that they're going right now. They're in a complete rebuild, and I think Jello's, with his skill set right now, fits better with a competitive team, and you give him a specific role, being like a 3-and-D type guy, corner 3-point specialist, something like that. I see one of these teams like the Sixers, who desperately need more shooting, maybe the Lakers at the end of their bench, maybe the Clippers, who need more guards. I can see one of those teams maybe getting them off waivers, or maybe finding a way to buy his contract or trade for him before the season is up. But I think he's still going to be in the NBA. I just don't think he's going to end the season with the Pistons. But I like how the Pistons gave him an opportunity, and that connection that you spoke of earlier. I was actually thinking about that because I know he was a big part of Rocket Watts going to Michigan State. And I know he has a lot of connections in that Detroit area. So that probably played a big role in it. But that's what it takes to get in the NBA. You got to network and you got to have connections. There's nothing wrong with that. But you also got to have talent to back it too. Or you can't set a foot in anybody's door.
That's what I mean. The connections will get you the opportunity.
Yeah.
LiAngelo was kind of blackballed from that opportunity, I feel, because in 2018, I feel he should have got that opportunity, whether that be in the summer league with the Lakers or obviously with what LaVar was doing. I think that maybe got in the way of that. But he's getting that opportunity now, and now it comes down to, are you good enough? Can you hold your own? You know what I'm saying? You've got the Rock Nation behind you. You've got Jermaine Jackson probably calling in a favor. Now it's about what you can do on the court. And to be honest, as much as I do agree with what you said, there probably are better fits for Jello. I'm just thinking theoretically in my head, you've got a playmaking guard in Killian Hayes. You've got an athletic wing and let's say Sekou Doumbouya. If you were to have two shooters, guys, is Luke Kennard still on the team?
No, he got traded to the Clippers.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, he got traded to the Clippers.
And Bruce Brown, and they lost Bruce Brown as well. They have a desperate need for guards because they traded Luke Kennard and Bruce Brown.
Well, you need someone to fill the void for Luke Kennard shooting. Jello, you know what I'm saying? He could be that scorer on that team. I mean, realistically, who's going to put the ball in the basket? And I know that's far-fetched. Like that, we shouldn't be thinking that far ahead before he's officially on the team. But it's just exciting. It's just exciting. People thought this family were done. People thought their 15 minutes were over. But 2021 looks like it's just getting started, like for real. Like, do you know how big this could be next year? If Lonzo has like a semi-breakout year, LaMelo's Rookie of the Year, and Jello proves people wrong by just being on an NBA roster, do you know how big this thing's going to get?
That's why I said it's just all the fake news out there that they just going to eat their words. To me, I just sit back and just enjoy that they got to eat their words. It was so funny having to go to different platforms today and watch the videos that they had to put out now that he got signed. And I just kind of laughed. It's just like, man, if you just weren't so toxic and you actually gave people a chance and you looked at it from a more open perspective, maybe you wouldn't have to eat your words like that. It's crazy, but I like that he's finally in. And the good thing is that if you look at shooters, like I look at Jello similar to like a Joe Harris type or a Davis Bertans type. Shooting is at a premium right now in the NBA. We both saw those guys get overpaid just because they can shoot the ball. If Jello can shoot the ball at an elite level, which I know he can, then he's going to be here to stay because teams are desperately seeking shooters like that, especially with the way these guards can attack and penetrate and kick. Hold on.
With G3 as well, he has more to his game than just his shooting because maybe it might not be as effective on the NBA level, but he can score points. Doesn't matter who you're playing against. Like, you know what I'm saying, whether it be in the overseas game, whether it be in the JBA, like AB the Hero always makes a point, right? When talking about the JBA league. What would happen? How many points do you think, let's say, Anthony Edwards would have averaged in the JBA?
Oh, yeah.
How many points do you think he would have averaged?
I would say 30, 40.
30, 40. Well, Jello averaged 50. Do you know what I'm saying? So if you were to put a top prospect in the JBA, you would expect them to average like 40, 50 points. And that's what LiAngelo did when he played against that competition. It's not like he averaged like 20. So
yeah, he dominated him.
That's what I'm saying. He came in, completely changed the season. And when he goes overseas, he held his own. One of the leading scorers in the Lithuanian LKL, coming off the bench, not being able to speak the language, communicate with his teammates not wanting them to succeed and not giving them the right opportunities. You know what I'm saying? I think Jello's been slept on. People talking about he should have played football. I feel that's very disrespectful. And I always say that I think he's overrated by his fans and underrated by the media.
We got a troll. I don't want to call him a troll. He has a difference of opinion. Surprise 623er says DKM talking nonsense. See, if you're gonna say stuff like that in the chat, you have to hit the link and come in so we can talk about it with you. So you can elaborate on it. Otherwise, we don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah, what's about that? He just got signed.
Yeah, he just like he just got signed. Like I don't know. There's no he got signed to an NBA team. Like, I mean, mission accomplished. I mean, LaVar was just talking about this on Shannon Sharp's podcast, and he elaborated on Jello will get signed, and the next thing you know, Jello got signed. The man's been right about everything he said. He said LaMelo will go number one. Obviously, he didn't go one, but he went top three. Lonzo went top two. and now Jello's in the NBA, just like he predicted. Oh, I'm gonna chime in with some of these other guys, Drew the King, everybody else, man. What do y'all think about this signing right here? How big is it for the Ball family? And do you think he can be effective on the NBA level?
I mean, I feel he can be. He can shoot the ball. You know what I mean? Listen, you don't got listen. If he, I don't know how good he can be, but I know this. I mean, his skill set, he can last in the league. You know what I mean? So I seen him been putting that work in. Listen, hey, he got out the mud.
Oh damn! Hold on, y'all. Hold on. We got breaking news, man. Russell Westbrook has been traded.
Y'all see? Yeah, I seen that's dumb.
Yeah, for John Wall in the first round.
John Wall.
That's retarded, yo. Yeah,
You said that's dumb. You hold up. You said that's dumb.
Hold on, y'all. Let's go one at a time. Hold on, because I can't hear. You can't just start yelling. We're gonna finish up. We're gonna still continue on this Lonzo situation. Obviously, we probably gonna end up the second hour. We're gonna talk about this Russell Westbrook trade. I just wanted to break that news for anybody that didn't know. So we're gonna get on that trade here a little later. I still want to finish up about Lonzo. I mean, the Ball family, and then I really want to stay on topic about how do you think he's gonna fit in with this Pistons team if they keep him on the roster when the season starts?
I mean, they need shooting, so it's like, I mean, he got signed for a reason. You know what I mean? I mean, they saw something that they could use. You know what I mean? So if he made, like you said, I heard what you say, he may get waived. Yeah, I mean, it could, but like I said, I mean, he got opportunity. I mean, with the team, I mean, Pistons need some shooting. He's a guy who can do that. You know what I mean? He been putting that work in, so he got out the mud. What they say? You know what I mean? Getting out the mud. Listen, he ain't coming to the league like everybody. Listen, he got undrafted, put the work in, put the time in, time and tribulations. You know what I mean? He now look at him now. You know what I mean? On the NBA team, everybody doubted him. Got out the mud, man.
That's what's up, man. Hold on, Jeremy. What you got on it?
What's good, panel? What's good, Lamar?
What's good?
What up?
I think for the most part, I mean, he's been working this whole time. If you listen to his dad and these people that talk about the situation, he's been working out this whole time. He's been working with LaMelo and Lonzo sometimes. And, I mean, as long as he's prepared, I think he'll be all right. I think he'll be straight. And I think DKM, I think you can correct me on this. Didn't he grow to be 6'6"? I think he went from like 6'4" to 6'6", something like that. He grew a little bit. Or have he always been like that?
He's on mute right now.
Yeah,
I'm gonna wait till he comes back. Hold on, let me look up his. I'm gonna look up his measurements.
It was 6'5", then he grew to 6'7".
7? Okay. Yeah, I knew he grew something. 2 inches.
Well, his measurements, at least on Wikipedia, says he's 6'5". So he could be potentially like taller. I'm not for sure though.
6'5", 6'6". He looked like 6'5", 6'6". For real though.
Oh, okay.
That's what he looked like to me. He looked like 6'5", 6'6".
I think.
Hold on, salute. Hey, we got Ball Facts in here too, because I know he want to chop it up on this too. I'm gonna drop the link for Ball Facts. So hold on 1 second. Hold on, right there, Ball Facts. I'm about to drop the link for you.
Ball Facts talk is.
Yeah, I definitely gotta, because I know I talked to him a little bit earlier. So
DKM.
What's good?
Hey, did LiAngelo grow? LiAngelo, did he grow from 6'4" to like 6'7" or 6'6"? Didn't he grow?
I was told from his trainer that he was 6'5". There's been some videos of him standing next to Melo looking like he's taller than that. Rumors, LaVar's claiming he's 6'7". I don't know. Maybe he's 6'6". I feel like if he's 6'7", like I feel like that would be exaggerated. I'd probably say somewhere in between. He's around 6'6", because he looks about as tall as Lonzo. And like when you see photos of them recently together, all three brothers, it's like LiAngelo and Lonzo are about the same height, and then LaMelo's like a tiny bit taller than both of them. Okay. I'd say 6'6", to be honest.
All right.
Yeah, he got good size on him. I like his size.
Whoa.
For the position that he'll play.
Oh,
hold on. What's that background noise?
Dang, Anton.
They sound like ticket stuff.
All right, hold on 1 second. Hold on, Ballfax still ain't hit the link. I'm waiting on him to get in here. Hold on, Anti, what you got on the move?
Man, look, it's not even about the move with me, bro. But what LaVar Ball has done with his kids and everything, bro, I respect that man for that, dog. You don't see too many black families in Hollywood, you know what I'm saying, or in the media, you know what I'm saying. And like you said, bro, we downplay our own people, bro. Most of his hate come from our color, and it's fucked up, dog. But I love to see this, dog, and I hope that man do get picked up, and I hope he go to play with his brother on the Hornets. Like, I would love to see him and his brother on the Hornets, bro. I would love to see one of them two. They get together, link together, and they actually play together. You know what I'm saying? I think it'd be good for the league. I think it'd be good for LaVar Ball. And like I said, bro, I support them, bro. I don't care about all that. Oh, he outlandish and all that. That man basically built his own brand without Nike, without Under Armour, without none of these other white corporations, and he did it his way. You know what I'm saying? You don't like it? Fuck out his face, dog. I respect that man for that.
You gotta respect him. Hold on, we got Ballfax in here. I know you got a lot to say about this. What you got on the situation with all the haters having to really eat their words on almost all of the brothers, Lonzo, LaMelo, and now LiAngelo. What you got on this?
Yeah.
What's the words? What's the vibes? Let's go. All right, man. What's going on, y'all? Shout out to the whole Triple B Mafia. You know what I'm talking about? AB the Hero, DKM. You know what I'm saying? What's up, man? First of all, I'm just hype. I've been on calls with everybody all day. My line been blowing up. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been telling people that G3 is going to work until he gets where he needs to be. So as far as all the haters, man, I feel like that's just what we got nowadays. You know, trolls, they have fun hating. It just is what it is. But the thing that I like is, you know, G3 got social media. Every day he go to his IG, Twitter, see people hating. You trash, you this, you that. You know what I'm saying? This man could walk around with his head down. He on live dancing. Next thing you know, bam, Detroit Pistons. I've been trying to tell people, like, while you sleeping, this man's working. And it just is what it is. And we got to give props to LaVar and all these people, you know, been hating on him for years, just for years. Like, what did the man do wrong? How many people love their kids and talk all kind of stuff about him? Well, he shouldn't be doing it in the media. Like, who are you to tell somebody what they should be or shouldn't be doing? You know what I'm saying? They trying to live their best life. Either you gonna hate or you gonna congratulate. And if you congratulate, maybe you can live your best life. So all I gotta say is, you know, he got to work hard through this preseason to make sure that he stays on the NBA team. You know what I mean? And just make it happen.
That's what's up. Yeah, you got to. And hold on, I see Chop is in here. Chop, what you got on it? You gotta take yourself off mute, Chop.
Young Chop on the beat.
Hold on, we gonna put Fahara in here if Chop ain't on the mic.
What's up, DKN?
You got a 1 of 10 as well?
You know I got 1 of 10. What you talking about?
Let's go, my boy. 1 of 10 gang in the building.
Hey, bro. As a matter of fact, I got a couple videos booming.
That's good to hear. I see that your tattoo video about to hit a mill. That's mad, bro. Second video.
Yeah, I'm happy that they had a second one hit a mill.
Bro, that's crazy, bro. Grind. That's the grind, bro. That's those late nights editing, bro. Paying off. Love to see it.
Oh yeah, bro. You've been going crazy as well. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, from my sleeping pattern, I've been like going to sleep at like 3 p.m., waking up at midnight, and editing from midnight till lunchtime the next morning. Straight videos.
Yeah, that editing ain't no joke, man.
You know what? That's why I can't do YouTube. Hell no. Hell no.
Well, when it becomes your only job, then it's a little easier.
Right, yeah.
But you stay in the chair and look at a computer for 12 hours? Hell no.
Okay, let me ask you want to stay at $12 for a band? Yeah, I'll do it.
Right.
I can run that. No, I ain't gonna say nothing.
Hold on, we got Fahara in here. Fahara, I mean, I know we talked about it earlier. You had dropped a live on this earlier. But like I said, I wanted to talk about what do we predict he's gonna do? If we have to predict his stat line, Like for this year, let's say the Detroit Pistons do give him a role, maybe coming off the bench. What would you consider a good year for LiAngelo Ball if he was able to play out this whole season?
8 to 9 points a game, about 37 at 38% shooting.
That's what I was about to ask you. Like, do you really think he gonna see the court this year?
On the three, y'all. Not
like, do you really think he gonna see the court this year?
I think he would. Whenever you have a valuable skill set like that, and if he's able
to sell some tickets,
yeah, if he's able to get his shot off,
tickets, nigga, ain't no fans.
Well,
I put it like this, man. I put it like this. What I know when we had this conversation with AB, I know I said some ridiculous numbers. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe that he can do that, especially if he starts. But I'm me being realistic. I think that he can do by the end of the season. I think he could do probably 17, 8, and 10.
Boy,
let's go, my guy.
Hold on.
10?
Hold on, 10 what? 10 rebounds?
10 assists. 10 assists.
Get this nigga off the panel.
Damn.
8 rebound. Hold on. No, bro. All right, man.
No. I said 10 assists. I say 8.
He's actually a good rebounder. I can see maybe 4.
That's 40 minutes.
Hold on, we talking about LaMelo?
I could say 5
Yeah,
rebounds.
who we talking about? We talking about LaMelo or LiAngelo?
No, LiAngelo.
Oh, LiAngelo.
This nigga said 18 points.
You talking about LiAngelo?
He a shooter. I'm talking about LiAngelo.
Wait a minute. We got to talk
shooter.
about how many minutes first. How many minutes? You tell me how many minutes, and I might throw out a number that's 18. He ain't gonna get that many minutes. I don't think right away. If he playing 40 minutes, now 18 points ain't nothing. But how many minutes we talking?
I said if he's starting and he's a regular on the team, I can see something like that. Because the thing is, all he got to do is run down the court, run to the side. He gonna shoot the ball.
Man,
it sounds so simple, bro.
Hold on. If he starts, I'll give you 12 points.
He's not gonna start, bro.
I don't think he's starting, but I'm just saying.
I know he's not
gonna be in the roster. He's gonna be in the rotation.
Hold on.
He got opportunity to be in the rotation.
I can speak on this. Hold on. Well, I mean, I'm a Pistons fan. You know, I was happy about the move. You know, we're really small. I feel like LiAngelo could get some playing time because at the 2 we're really small at the 2. Like there's not really many 2s on the team. We have a 2 in Steve Kylu who can shoot the hell out the ball. If you know, and he played with Kansas with DeMonte.
Yeah, I like him. He's gonna start.
Yeah, he's a starting 2. But I think that backup 2 position that's wide open. I think LiAngelo could get that if he puts the work in. Like he can get in the rotation probably later in the season. I can see that, you know, because we need 2s and we didn't really draft many 2s. So I think he can get that spot.
Well, if you look at their roster,
yeah,
he's really behind Mikhailo. He's really the only other true shooting guard that they have.
Yeah,
I mean Rodney McGruder maybe,
right?
But
Rodney McGruder, he can beat him out though.
But I don't think McGruder's there to really play. I think McGruder.
They're gonna waive him at first. They're gonna waive McGruder at first.
Yeah, so I think if they're in a developmental year and he actually plays, I think he could get minutes. Now what he does a game, how many points per game, just because he's a gunner. That's the type of shooter I would consider him. He's a gunner, which means he will shoot anything that's close to being open. And that's what I want from an NBA quality guy. I would rather have a guy willing to shoot than have a guy not willing to shoot. We see that with Ben Simmons right now. And how that can hurt the team if you're not willing to shoot. So I could see at the max, if him having the best year possible, I think his best possible scenario will be getting maybe 12 to 15 points a game. That's just being realistic in the best case scenario that they actually use him. You know, as far as developing all the younger guys, but you still got Wayne Ellington. I don't think he's going to get meaningful minutes, nor Rodney McGruder. But I mean, you got Killian Hayes. I like that. You got a good 2 that's probably going to start ahead of him, but I think he can get some good minutes coming off the bench. Hopefully, especially if his ankles are healthy. But this roster is, I don't know. They're kind of depleted.
Yeah, but The funny part is that I was just having an argument with people 2 weeks ago. People were saying that LiAngelo suck. I said the only reason why he's not in the league right now is because of all the stuff that happened before. And I said LiAngelo gonna make the league. I predicted it, and it was funny because like all my friends were like, "Damn, you was right." I told people, I said, there's no way with how the 3-point shot is going up right now. There's no way he's not gonna get a shot with the way he can shoot the ball. There's no way. So
Yeah, and the thing is, I see his assist. Like I said, if he stayed in Detroit, I see his assists going up just by who's standing up under the goal. You know what I'm saying? If he out on the left or out on the right wing, and he can't got that shot, he gonna throw it in. I see him throwing it in the paint, and the man that's in the paint with the Pistons, he can make that too. I think if he's starting, he can he's like an actual ball player. Like if he's like an actual player, like I can see him getting probably 8-10 assists because all he got to do. Listen, they got a big man down there. A lot of teams ain't got that big man right now.
Oh, this man said,
you know what I'm saying?
10.
They can make a 2-pointer.
Bro,
yo, did any of you guys hear about
Hey, foul grade
he was never. I'm going by what I seen. Okay,
all right.
Hold on, D-Cam, what was you about to say?
I'm just going by what I seen.
You guys hear about Jalen Suggs?
What about him?
Yeah,
I think he's ruptured his Achilles.
he came back. He said he's back in the game.
Back in the game?
Yes.
Hold on. You said ruptured Achilles?
No, he's back in the game.
Oh, that's what
they're saying.
Oh man, I just dropped a video on him that's coming out tomorrow morning. I was about to be like, damn.
He's back in the game.
I gotta take my video down. Damn.
He back in, bro. That's crazy. Anyway, you guys continue. I just thought that was worth sharing.
He's hobbling up the floor, but he's in the game.
Bro, he gotta get taken out of the game. If you hear Achilles, bro, like no. If there's even a possibility that that's an Achilles, you gotta get out of the game, bro. You gotta get straight.
Out.
It looked like Achilles though, but I don't know how he's playing.
He's
next. He's back in the game. It's not an Achilles.
Hold on, let me see.
It said left ankle. It said left ankle injury.
Okay, cool. He's good then. That's just an ankle. He's good.
Bro, anyone see Rocket Watts go crazy against yesterday too?
The thing is, like, I remember LaVar saying on Shannon's, I remember LaVar saying on Shannon's podcast that he wanted LaMelo to go to the Pistons because he thought they could give his boys a shot. I found that interesting. He got signed with the Pistons.
Well, hey, but it's like what DKM and Farhad all said. I like how he didn't get put on a team with one of his brothers because now you know he did it based on his own skills. You can't nobody say, "Oh, he's only there because of his brother." He was with the OKC G League team, and now he's with the Detroit Pistons. He did all of that on his own. You can't really put it on his brothers for tagging on to their success. Yeah, obviously. I mean, but that's looking for the most negative angle and then just going with that.
Yeah.
You know, that's all.
That's what I like most about his situation is because he didn't follow behind Zoe or Melo. He literally had to work for that. He had to make his own way. Like LaVar can talk all day about how good his boys is, but they gotta perform for these NBA people. You know what I'm saying? And he went out, he made the G League. That's not easy to do. And then to get on the actual roster, even if it's for a year.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
Man, I'm proud of him. And
I'll go ahead, bro. My bad. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No. I'm just saying. I'm just proud of him, and y'all gotta take me with a grain of salt because LiAngelo is like my favorite ball brother because of his shot. You know what I'm saying? So I might be outrageous with my numbers. I'm letting y'all know that off top. You know what I'm saying? But
that is outrageous. I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy. But I was gonna say I ain't gonna lie. If I had a brother in the NBA and I know I was working hard behind the scenes and my brother offered me an opportunity to play for the G League team or whatever, I'd take that. I'm trying to get in the league, y'all. Yeah. I don't care about these outside.
But we forget we forget too. They are very competitive too. Like they competitive in with each other. So
but sometimes, but it's true. But sometimes a hand up ain't a hand out.
I feel you.
have to
I feel
work
you, but how they raised, I understand that. But how they was raised, they like how all three of them went in the league three different ways. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I
Like
got
they
you.
got their own different paths. They their own man.
Yeah.
Like what LaVar always preaches. You know what I mean? They their own man. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, so so I don't know. Like it's definitely it's dope though, man. Like they all three different paths. You know what I mean? Like you can't
Somebody told me that when they was in Detroit, the right people was looking at LiAngelo. Now I wasn't sure about it right away, so I kind of alluded to it in my videos because I couldn't straight out source them. But the thing is, the difference between LiAngelo trying out for the Lakers, Golden State, he had that bum ankle. They could see something was wrong with him. When he did them workouts and them boys in Detroit seen that, they're like, ain't nothing wrong with him. It was the ankle the whole time. It wasn't his skill set. He was just injured, but he been ready.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what? Also, I really wanted I was gonna say this in my video, but I forgot to because I did like a freestyle. Like, bro, Ball Facts specifically deserves major flowers because over the past few years, I'm not gonna lie, like when I was making my Jello videos at first, you know what I'm saying, like back in 2018 or whatever, I was like optimistic about his chances or whatever. And I wasn't following the show really, so I didn't know too much about the ankle. So I just thought, okay, 18 months have gone by. And at that point, people were still like saying like LaMelo wasn't going to make it. And people would come at me saying, oh, you're a fanboy, like LaMelo isn't going to make the league. And now you're saying Jello's going to make the league. So my focus went fully on Melo. I was like, okay, right, you can say what you want about Jello, but there's no way that LaMelo isn't a top prospect and won't be drafted, right? But with Ball Facts, when he came onto the scene, he, in a way, reinstated like my belief because like in Jello actually making it because he made some good points. You know what I'm saying? He got proper behind that like the wave and why LiAngelo can make the NBA. And the more I started watching his videos, the more I sort of felt like assured again, like, you know what? LiAngelo actually does have a chance. And when the internet was dry of Jello content, he came on, he started making the videos talking about that LiAngelo is going to make it. And ever since he dropped, ever since he came on the scene, things have only gone upwards for LiAngelo. He got himself on the G League, got himself on the G League team. Now he's on a training camp. You know what I'm saying? He's almost there. He couldn't be closer to the NBA like right now. Like he's closer than ever before. And I think more so than anyone on YouTube. There's a lot of creators now that have never made videos about LiAngelo. They're hopping on the bandwagon now, saying this and that, cashing in on the views while it's a hot story. But this guy really was the one that pushed the movement and got people believing in LiAngelo again, and it's paid off. And I want to say, like, from one creator to another, that's respect, bro. Respect the hustle, and you really were the one leading the movement.
Appreciate that, DKM. That means a lot. If y'all don't know DKM, he hit me up when I had like 3K subscribers and was like, bro, you next. He could tell. He already knew. And so I respect his hustle, his grind, his content. So that means a lot coming from DKM. Appreciate that, bro.
So good, my man. So love.
Yeah, I said the same thing in my video. It's only a handful of people that was really on that bandwagon, supporting, like really supporting the Ball family. Like, and again, I was more of a supporter of the fact, you know, obviously you can critique him basketball wise. I was more supporter of how he was raising his sons.
There you go.
Like that's the big thing for me. Like, because like I said, I had both parents in my home, but I can only remember one game out of 4 years of high school basketball. I only remember one game where they both went to. See, and that's the difference right there. They were so busy working, they didn't give no consideration to my sports career. That's not knocking them as parents because they had to work. But I'm saying to see what LaVar's doing, like he made probably so many sacrifices, put so much money and time into his sons. Like, you know how many kids in the U.S. would die to have parents like that that would make those type of sacrifices? I don't know. C-Hill just hopped in here. C-Hill, what you got on this, him finally getting signed?
Hey, man, we about to give LaVar his props right now expeditiously. I know I am. Hey, man, the triple B's in your face, nigga. Everybody that was hating, it's in your face, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
sound like Birdman. Let's get it.
Hey, I'm not a content creator, but I just like how this man vision is coming true before your very eyes. Right. For all the haters, I don't understand how you hate on a man that got all his sons are millionaires, man. His plan worked, and guess what? They not gonna be bums. And I'm gonna tell you something else. If you watch Jello play, Jello got a more refined offensive game than both of them, of LaMelo and Lonzo.
Yep.
If you actually watch his game, see all these dudes that were talking about Jello ain't this, Jello ain't that. Man, Jello got that ball body. He the only one with the ball strength. He the only one with that. Man, Jello built for the league, man. Jello better than some players in the league right now. I've been saying that for a long time. Hey, man, I always respected LeVar. I got boys of my own. Lamont, you hit it right on the head. How this man was raising his boys, man. Y'all don't understand this man got 3 kids in the NBA.
Y'all know how rare it is to get one in the NBA?
That's what I'm saying. Hey, check this out. Not only do he got 3 in the NBA, 2 of them was drafted top 3.
Yep.
Look at where they got drafted. One of them was drafted by the greatest point guard of all time. The other one got drafted by the GOAT. Come on, man. You can't even write this. You can't even write this, man. Hollywood could not
speak those facts.
And guess what? It ain't over because the Triple B's ain't over. The Triple B's ain't over. Hey, and I'm a supporter.
Oh yeah,
guess
it's
what?
just on.
I heard Jay-Z talk about how people can't. He didn't understand why people couldn't get behind LaVar. This is a black man that's trying to upset the apple cart. See, Nike, Adidas, Puma, all these guys don't want LaVar playing to work because what y'all gotta understand, he gonna spark the mind of the athlete to, hey man, be your own brand. You ain't gotta share no money with nobody. If you and people taking hits at him, like anybody in here that have their own business, you know when you start your business, you're gonna take a loss. But see, your losses ain't public. Your losses ain't getting hit pieces put on it behind him. See, he was in the light. He was in the public light. So all his failures were just seen as big time failures. They don't tell you that most companies that start off in the first 5 to 6 years, they losing money. See, they won't tell you that. We talking about real business people, y'all. Not people that's on here just talking and hating. Anybody, y'all can stop me when I told a lie. Anybody got their own business know that you take losses before you get gain. Is that right or wrong?
Facts.
Yep.
So, hey, man, I'm putting them Triple B's in their face, man. You know, I'm riding with LaVar because the one thing they didn't like how he was a real alpha male. See, people be talking about I'm an alpha male, I'm this, I'm that, I'm that. People be paying lip service. Hey, man, that man, they couldn't tell that man what to do and how to say it, how to talk, how to walk. That man was in Chino Hills way before ESPN ever put a camera on him. They want to make it seem like the brothers, his sons made him. That's not true. LaVar been with the same woman for over 20 years. All 3 of his kids, they not thugs, they not nothing like that. They all in the NBA. Outside of Jello stealing, you can't say nothing about their character. So the way he raised them, man, hats off to LaVar, man. Period, point blank. Them Triple B's is in your face.
That's facts
it's
right
in
there.
Your face.
Hey, the donation play
Go ahead.
The donation plate is going around, man.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna let you know. Hey, Mike love that nigga LaMelo while y'all playing.
Right.
Michael Jordan love LaMelo.
Theo, let me add on to that. Because if you listen to if there was an article I read where Michael Jordan was talking about players in the draft and stuff like that, and at the end of the article, toward the end, he was talking about how he doesn't believe that these dudes are complete as people because of the 2-parent household thing. So best believe LaMelo come from that 2-parent household. He thought that actually added into him picking LaMelo.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. Alpha males recognize alpha males, man. He's seen LaVar. He know LaVar was on there talking about crazy, talking about he'll beat him one-on-one. See, Jordan looked past all that. Like people blew that up and try to make it seem like he trashing Jordan out. The man was just trying to get camera time on him. He pimped the media like they pimped the players. That's all he did. He just pimped the media. Hey man, and what you said is true because Jordan was raised in a strong 2-parent household. Anybody know Jordan know he was crazy about his father. So he know, and then Melo, out of all of them, little LaMelo got that spunk in him, man. He got that fire in him. He got that fire, and he not like Lonzo and Jello. He not laid back. He laid back, but y'all know what I'm talking about. On the court, man, he got that fire in him, bro. He do.
To me, he plays more
I'm happy, bro.
freer
I'm happy,
and aggressive.
bro. I'm happy like they my sons. Real talk. I'm happy to see the man plan coming to fruition.
Yeah.
Real
The
talk.
culture should celebrate. Facts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That culture should celebrate, and it's unfortunate that you can't even really respect them or celebrate them the way we can because you had so many people hating on them.
Yeah,
that's what's so
but
crazy.
hey, that's because LaVar is a disruptor.
No, he's not. He's a marketer. Yeah, the marketers.
Yeah.
Marketers.
No. Hey, I'm finna call you Lonzo. Lamont, you missed what he was about to say. I know where he's going with that.
Go ahead.
Right. I was about to
LaVar
say,
is a disruptor. He's
a disruptor
at the apple cart, bro. He is.
Yeah, as far as all the shoe companies and stuff like that. And, yeah, that's what I was talking about because he's part of that. And whenever you go against the masses, Henry Ford had a quote. He said, "If I would have asked the masses what they want, they would have still been riding on horses." There you go. Model T. And it's the same thing with LaVar. Like LaVar is just going against the grain at this point, and you just have to keep going against the grain until people start to accept it as normal.
What makes it worse is that he's going against the grain, and he's gotten success with all three of his sons doing it. Like they can't. It worked with he went a different path with Jello, and it worked. He went a different path with Melo, and it worked. And he went a different path with Lonzo. He went three different paths with each one of them, and whichever path he took them down, he made it work. And everybody, they criticized him for LaMelo, pulling him out of high school, putting him in the JBA,
not letting them go to prom,
sending them to Lithuania.
Hey, look at them kids that went to the prom. Now look at my
but what I'm saying is he whenever he took control and he put his boys down any certain path, it always worked out. And even LiAngelo's path has now worked out and got him to the NBA.
I knew he was going to the league, Lamont. I already knew that. The boy could play. If anybody that's seen him play, he can play. Period.
Yeah. And all y'all gotta do is listen to LaVar in interviews talk about how he used to put them up against higher competition when they were younger, and how he used to do certain things as far as psychologically to help them as kids. It's like, bro, this man knew what he was doing. All y'all gotta do is just pay attention. These folks don't be paying attention. They just want to hate and not just look at the whole picture. Like, come on, man.
I'm getting chilled. I feel like I'm on Ball Facts. Let's go.
Hey, but y'all remember, y'all know how I used to go on Ticket Channel and I used to back LaVar Ball, and I used to get thrashed for it. Everybody used to jump down my back for just not really supporting the players, but just supporting what he was doing. Right. And it's just like, how can you not appreciate what he's doing? Like if you play sports on any level, like especially, how can you not appreciate what he's doing if you play sports on any level and you had parents who didn't show up to your games and you had nobody in the crowd cheering for you in high school or middle school or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
You want to hear something crazy?
Yo, what's up?
I think underneath some of this, not all people are like this, but under some of this, y'all, when it comes to the black dudes who don't like LaVar, I think it's still some resentment towards their father that they really ain't cleaned up. Just being real. Just being real. Most of these dudes talking like that, I'm like, bro, you must have some type of resentment toward your father, something that you just ain't cleaned up because he just because it's like y'all are getting mad because a dude said he thinks that his son is better than this player. Like, y'all know how many times I've heard that growing up of somebody, your parent, their parent thinking that their child was better. And it's like, y'all are getting mad because he said,
my son gonna be better than Jordan and all kind of stuff.
Right. Like, or him saying he could beat Jordan one-on-one, and y'all are really getting mad. Like, that's really messing up y'all day. Come on, y'all. It's marketing. It's not that serious on that as far as just playing them one-on-one and all that crap. That's just marketing, y'all. I'm gonna play Jordan for $200 million on pay-per-view. Come on, y'all. Come on.
Man,
but they don't get it.
That's still no excuse. That's still no excuse, though, man. You're not having like.
Hey, man. Hey, man, do y'all know how important a good father is, bro? I don't understand. People don't understand that, bro. We take fathers just to, there's no respect for us, bro. It's none. Nope. Man,
facts.
This dude is a great father, yeah, bro. That's right. Father, a great husband. Like, come on, bro. I'm a father and a husband. I respect that man to the utmost.
Hey, I asked you
this.
See,
that's the thing. People they hate that his wife. Yeah, go ahead.
They
bro.
don't
like. Well, I'm just saying people don't understand, man, that LaVar is one of those people that has figured out the key to life. Like the key to life is positivity. The key to life is love. The key to life is speaking stuff to existence. A lot of the stuff that we don't have today is because we think we say we want, we thinking in our mind that we want it, but we don't say it out of our mouths because it sounds too far-fetched. The thing is, the key to life is speak that. The key to life is write that down. The key to life is meditating on that situation. That's why he said, when I seen my wife for the first time, I whispered in her ear, we gonna do something special. He knew that he picked it out. That's gonna be my wife. He told her, I'm going to have 3 boys. He actually told her that.
Bro, if he really did that, that's a GOAT move right there.
Existence. He believed it.
Being a visionary.
That's a GOAT move.
He did.
To walk up to a girl and say that.
She said it in the interviews before she.
Hey y'all, you know he's not lying because he tell a story.
Yeah, like
He
he did.
ain't lying about that.
right. Yeah.
He ain't lying about
Facts.
that.
She told the story before she had the story.
Hey man, I'm happy, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Go ahead, man.
Yeah.
You got it, bro. Far.
Look, I was just saying, man. The key is love. The key is speaking stuff into existence. The key, cause even in my life, bro, it's like I never thought I'd be in the situations I am in today. But the thing is, man, I was taught to believe it, even if it sounded too far fetched.
Right.
Even if it was bigger than what my eyes could achieve of seeing, I still said it and I believed it. You know what I'm saying? You got a Memphis cat, you know what I'm saying, living in California right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the dude out the hood that made it. You see what I'm saying? Just because I believed it and I told everybody when I was still sitting in the hood. I believed it anyway, and I still said it anyway. So what LaVar Ball did, man, is he believed it. He put it out there in the universe. He spoke it into existence. And I believe, because he keeps saying it, I believe that all 3 of them probably going to end up being on the same team. I wouldn't even be surprised.
Oh, don't be.
On the same team. They going to be on the same team. Oh, they going to be on the same team. Hey, and don't be surprised if it's down there in Charlotte.
Or Detroit.
To me, even if that doesn't happen,
that'd be perfect.
It's still a winning situation because at the end of the day,
bottom line,
they in the league, and that's what he set out to do. And his mission accomplished. On top of the fact, now, and this is something that don't get talked about as much. Like when you look at the Big Baller brand itself, I think what that taught to his sons was about having financial wealth and financial independence, owning your own brand, things of that nature. But even though his sons, at least 2 of them, have kind of branched away from the Big Baller brand, what do we see them doing? We see them creating now their own brands, right? What other players in the league are using their social presence to create their own brands and market their own brands? Nothing significant. I see Kyle Kuzma trying to do it, but ain't nobody going to buy Kyle Kuzma gear. Like people will go buy Lonzo and LaMelo's gear, because of how strong they following is, because they understood marketing. They understood that their dad built their brands up
a little bit.
Yeah, they know the importance of building like your brand up, and they're developing that as well. So even when they're retired from basketball, or if basketball doesn't work out, they got other things to build on too. That's something that don't get talked about as well. The only thing you hear people talking about is, oh, they're trying to separate from their dad. They're leaving the Big Baller brand. But you don't talk about how he taught them that independence of building your own brand and what they're doing themselves as far as starting their own clothing brands and companies like that. That's what I appreciate most out of it.
Hey, Lamont and Phantom, I was talking to C Hill earlier, and I made this point. I said, remember when Lonzo first came in the league, and they was talking about how Lonzo need to be his own man and separate from his dad and stuff like that. They were talking about all that.
I was just about to talk about that, Jeremy. I was just about to say that.
I was like, now you've heard that storyline, you heard that narrative that he needs to separate from his dad. I was like, but how many times have you seen when a player's mom get on TV and she does what she does, that they say he needs to separate from his mama? How many times you heard that, y'all?
I'll wait.
Never.
I'll wait.
You never heard that. Yeah, or that.
I'll wait.
Now, lie or never.
And I said
Hey,
this.
check
Hold
this
on.
out.
I got one more
Go ahead.
example. See here, and this is. I said,
Shoot.
y'all remember when
Shoot.
Kevin Durant had that MVP speech?
Kobe
Hold on, bro. Hold on. Y'all remember when Kobe had not Kobe, but KD had that MVP speech? He said, "You the MVP, mama." Y'all remember that?
Mhm.
Y'all remember how many commercials they made on that? And they was like, oh, they made all that money off there, right?
Yep.
Guess who had a speech like that, but they talked about their dad, but they never said nothing about it? Steph Curry. How many commercials you seen of that, y'all?
I haven't
Go
seen
watch that
none.
speech.
I ain't
All
seen
he did
none.
was honor his dad. All he did was honor his
But
dad.
hey, you can
for
connect
who he
that.
was.
You can connect that with all of the Ball brothers. There's been multiple times on camera where they've talked about how much they appreciate their dad, and you will never find those clips. You got to go digging in the depths of YouTube just to go find them clips, you know. And they all speak highly of their dad, but they don't. They will never put that out there for you to see. That's why I hate it when like, what do you mean separate from his dad? Like, what do you mean by that? Like, why would you tell a son to separate from his dad? That's dumb to me. That's like that. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
When KD mom was on First Take and making all that money off her cookbook, they weren't saying, "Hey, KD, don't let your mom make no money off you because of who you are." They never said that. But all I hear is about LaVar Ball and how he making money off. It's like, bro, y'all need to quit, bro. Y'all need to quit with this crap.
Told you that's what the world's come to. Hey man, like I said, we was gonna spend the first hour tapping in on that. Go ahead, hold on. Go ahead, CA3.
Yeah, you need to put respect on LaVar's name, man. I don't put anything past LaVar. I mean, of course, the Jordan stuff, the Steph Curry stuff. I mean, that's all fun and games. But all the stuff that he says about his sons, you know, about how they're gonna do this and that. I mean, he's been right about that for the most part. So I don't put anything past his dad. I will never put anything past, you know, especially a black father, you know, believing in their sons and being in their sons' lives, you know. I really, you know, respect that a lot, you know, having a father myself, you know, who's really engaged in my life. So it really means a lot to see another father in their kid's life, especially in the black community. So I really appreciate it. I don't understand why people just hate on it so much, especially people of our community. It's just a shame.
They don't understand the importance of it. Like the role of a father has been diminished so much. We forget what the actual role of a father is. It's more than just paying the bills. Like I think some people dumb it down to just paying the bills. Like LaVar executed his role properly. He taught them everything that they needed to know, like the stuff that you don't learn in school about money, about how to run your own businesses, about marketing, you know, and they all
about women, Lamont.
Well, that too, and a lot of people tried to hate on him for that too. But he was, in the NBA, y'all. Like I'm telling you right now, I can like a lot of players right now. I can name one for a fact that is not in the NBA because of women. Alonzo Trier. No, you know the story like Alonzo Trier's situation, getting caught up with all these IG models, so much to the point where the Knicks waive you when you actually had some promise, and you really should still be on that roster. They got rid of him. They got rid of him because of that. And so that's what I'm saying. So imagine if he had a father like LaVar who would have been able to step in and say what he told his sons. But he's essentially allowed IG models and women to push him out the NBA. Now he's looking for a job. Now Jello has a job before Alonzo Trier. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I respected him coming. And he said that when he knew he would get flack from people. He know he was gonna get pushed back, and that's what I like about him. He says stuff that people don't want to hear, but deep down, when you really sit down and think about it, you know it's true.
He absolutely right. He be right.
You know it's true.
Right most of the time. He wrong. Yeah, man. I respect that man. Like I said, I can't say it enough, man. Like I'm a father of boys. I ain't got nothing but boys. I got 2 boys, man. And hey, man, I'm the same way, straightforward. Man, my kids just told me the other day, both of my sons at the same time, I was the best dad in the whole world. Now my kids ain't nothing but 6 and 2. Hey man, kids know when you good, man. They know. Your whole family know. Your whole house know. You know what I'm saying? A father, man, it ain't nothing like a good father, bro. It ain't, bro. I love, you know, we all love our mom because I was raised by my mom. You know what I'm saying? I wish my dad was there, but hey man, my boys got both parents in the house, and it shows. It shows. Like even at a young
Hey, my kids act different than kids with majority just at home with mom. You know what I mean?
Right. Yep.
They just
see it.
their
Hold
behavior is
on.
different.
Hey, D Cam, this dude is one of your biggest fans. He's been trying to get in here just to talk to you, man. So I might have to drop somebody out
Lamar,
just
go
so he
ahead.
can
I'm
talk.
gonna drop out. No,
All right, hold
hey,
on,
Lamar,
hold
I'm
on.
gonna drop out.
Don't do it.
Hold on, D Cam. No, I'm serious. D Cam, you still there?
Let's hear what the man got to say.
He's honestly one of your biggest fans. He's been wanting to talk to you for a while. Hey, go Mike, hit the link, man.
Come on, Lamar.
You need me to leave Lamar?
Shout to go Mike, man.
Lamar,
No,
don't
hold
start that
on.
shit
Go Mike
tonight,
is
bro.
real. No, I know he trolls a lot, but no, honestly, he's a real big fan of DKM's. He been begging me, not just today. He's been begging me to really get in and talk to him. Go Mike, hit the link, man. I know I got you, Mike. We see all your motivational quotes in the chat, man. Just hit the link. All right, he gonna hit the link, man. But
Is he about to comment here on some trolling shit?
no. I don't think he is.
Man, this dude said he beat LeBron James.
Hold on, no,
DKM.
hold on. So I'm gonna
He
give
said he beat LeBron in a 1-on-1.
Give him the backstory.
You said what?
He said he beat LeBron James 1-on-1, bro. Get this dude up, man. I'm not saying that, though.
He knew when Nate Robinson should have did against Jake Paul. He knew it.
Well, Nate went outside.
That means ain't stopped yet, bro.
Yeah, man. Hey, man.
Mike, my guy, hit the link, bro. Let's see what you got.
Go, Mike, hit that link. Hey, 313 JMO, you can hit the link as well. I know you.
That's my guy right there.
They both had questions. They both wanted to holler at, say something to you, DKM.
Y'all can say Jake Paul had a slam dunk of a performance.
Hold on, 313, is that Detroit?
Yeah, that's my dude right there. We do shows together.
Oh, okay, 313, hit the link.
Wait, Lamar, you need me to leave real quick?
Hold on, say that again. No, you good. We got a spot open. Go Mike phone probably messed up or something. He ain't hit the link yet. Oh, here's 313 right here. What's good, 313?
What's up, J-Mo?
Yo, what's popping? What's popping, man? What's good, DKM, man? I just wanted to say a lot of something because a lot of people, Jello's going to Detroit, so a lot of people not from our city, they don't really know what's going on. But a lot of the way I am, man, I support who rocks with us, and the Ball family is always rock with our city, man. Y'all know about Detroit. People try to destroy us and shit on us at every turn. Yeah. And watching what was going on with LaVar and the whole way they've been operating with Jermaine Jackson or whatever, man. Mm-hmm. I rock with the Ball family, and I'm so happy for Jello. He gonna get a real Troy Weaver is gonna actually give him an opportunity because the NBA to me is really about opportunity. It's a lot of players that could be playing in the league, but you're not gonna get the chance. So I think this is great, and the haters they gonna hate, man. Jello gonna be all right.
I got one question for you, 313.
Yeah, man.
Is your favorite movie 8 Mile?
Nah. I'm about to say, come on, bro.
Oh man.
Oh man, I had to, y'all.
Hey, y'all, I'm finna get up out of here. I appreciate that, FYF.
All right, hey, Ball Facts. Thanks for jumping in. Appreciate it.
All right, peace.
See you later, bro.
All right, Ball Facts.
Go Mike, man. Go Mike. Hit the link, man. Go Mike.
Oh, nigga, nah.
Go Mike, my man. You keep talking in the chat, bro. I want to hear what you got to say with yourself.
I don't want to hear what that nigga got to say.
That man trolling, man.
He's not trolling, man. He's not trolling. He really wants to. He just wants to say what's
up. I want to find out if he is or not.
Yeah, but hit the link. I know. I'm not saying. I believe he wants to talk to DKM, but what he doing right now, man? Hit the link, man.
Hey, Lamar, let's talk about this trade, man.
Yeah, hold on. Oh yeah, we'll wait on Go. Well, Go Michael Clutch will eventually be in here, but yeah. We like I said, I just wanted to touch base on the LiAngelo situation. So we got that out the way, but now we definitely have to talk about the trade, man. Hold on now. See, I thought that, and I'm gonna let y'all jump in on this as well. I thought this is the only way you can trade either Westbrook or Harden. You have to trade it for another superstar with a equally similar contract, because ain't no team about to mortgage their entire future just to bring in one of these guys because we see that doesn't work. Carmelo Anthony proved that don't work. So I like to trade. I like to trade for more so for Washington than I do for Houston, because Houston's getting damaged goods, big time damaged goods. And you coming off of Achilles and an ACL tear, we don't know what you can or can't do. We don't know if you're going to be the same. At least Washington knows they're getting a guy that's going to play 60 to 70 games. He's going to play 100%. He might shoot you out of a few games, but he's going to be electrifying and fun, and he's going to sell tickets for you. Wow, what do y'all think? I'm gonna start with hold on, DCam. What you think about that trade?
With the Houston Rockets and Washington Wizards for John Wall and Russell Westbrook?
Yeah.
I feel like realistically, Russ just wanted out of Houston. There wasn't many options they could do. They had to break up that pair, and they're like, okay, we'll take on John Wall. We'll roll the dice with it. Maybe it's better. It can't really be any worse because it's already been established that Russ and Harden, they're not going to be able to coexist. You don't want to have an unhappy player in the locker room. And John Wall has that connection with Boogie Cousins. It's not a great team. Maybe back in 2018, this would have been like a damn near super team, but in 2020, it's a bit it's damaged goods. What you said, DeMarcus Cousins damaged goods. John Wall, we don't know what we're going to see from him. Harden doesn't seem like he wants to be there. I see this team's ceiling as like a first round exit best. I think they're going to be in the middle of the pack in the Western Conference, and with the Western Conference being so stacked, I just don't know whether or not it's worth running back with this team. They really put all their eggs in the basket for the small ball. Everyone dipped. Daryl Morey boosted. You know what I'm saying? Mike D'Antoni's out of there. And all you're left now is with Harden and a roster that really isn't set up to compete or win championships. So as for Washington, I quite like Russell with Beal, kind of, because you got like an athletic guard with like a shooting guard and scoring guard. And I think Washington could maybe make some noise in the East with Russell Westbrook, because regardless of what you want to say about Russ, he is a winning player. Like maybe not, let's say, on a playoff level, but in the regular season, Russell's going to get you 40, 50 wins. And they got some other nice pieces there in Washington. I'm quite fond of Rui Hachimura. Hopefully he develops and makes something of himself. I don't know. I don't think this is really as much of a game-changing trade as it's been made out to be. I don't think it's really going to have any real impact on the NBA. I think these are two teams that are in the middle of the pack in both their conferences, realistically.
Hold on. Who else we got? True to King, what you got on?
Man, that was a dumb-ass trade for the Wolves.
For who?
For the Rockets.
Why you say that?
No, that man just tore his whole ACL and Achilles. And that, I mean, come on.
Man, I've been seeing John Wall balling. I don't know what you're talking about.
Man, listen. When last time you seen that man play?
That's not.
Yeah, that's
NBA game.
Hey, I'm only speaking on what I didn't say.
Hold on, one at a time, y'all. Hold on. Let True the King finish up. Go ahead, True.
My thing is, where's the Rockets plan? Like, my whole thing is, are they trying to compete or are they trying to rebuild? What is it? You can't do both, man. You can't try to listen. Are you gonna rebuild or you gonna try to win?
Nigga, how you rebuilding with James Harden?
That's what are they doing now?
Well, they can't be rebuilding if they trade for John Wall.
Exactly. What are you talking about, True?
Man, listen, my thing is this. John Wall, listen, I'm gonna tell you this. They're gonna be rebuilding after this season because John Wall ain't gonna deliver nothing.
I'll
tell you that.
No, we don't know
that.
We don't know that.
I know he won't be an all-star. Listen,
why do you gotta be an all-star to compete,
we have to let it play out.
Man, listen. You gotta think the man come off an Achilles injury in the man, they ain't played in like 2 years.
Okay, don't you think he'll be motivated to get back out there and show people what he can do?
And he's a downgrade, and he a downgrade for Westbrook. Let's just be real. He's a downgrade.
Hey, I disagree.
Depending on what aspect of the game you're talking about.
Because he can actually run point.
Downgrade.
John Wall can actually run a point.
He's a
Depending on the
downgrade.
aspect of the game you're talking about.
Man, what John Wall done in his league?
Who shoots better?
What did Westbrook shoot better? Westbrook shoots better.
Never. John Wall shoots better than Russell Westbrook.
Shut it down, True.
John Wall cannot shoot. Dog, listen.
Russell Westbrook has a way better mid-range than John Wall. That's
Like,
facts.
y'all gotta stop. Y'all really gotta watch the
Russell
game. I
Westbrook
watched
been
John
rated
Wall.
elite
Listen,
too.
I watched John Wall game. Forget like we're not gonna act like John Wall is supposed to be like this perfect player now. That's
Oh
something we're
no,
not gonna do.
I'm not saying that.
Yeah, but
You ain't never
John
gonna hear
Wall
me
is
say that.
John Wall,
Any
even
player
at his
perfect.
best, was always like a slightly worse version of Westbrook. Like that's
Man,
what
it's,
he
it's a
always
it's a
was.
down. But okay, a downgrade.
Right, he is a downgrade. I don't know why
It's
Houston
like
would do
I
that.
think
I ain't
this
gonna
might
say
have
all that.
been. I want y'all, and then if y'all disagree, maybe this was a desperate move to maybe try to make James Harden happy, because maybe James Harden's gripes had something to do with, if he had any, because again, I don't even know if that's true. A lot of these reports have been turning out to be false. Maybe they're doing it to just capitulate to James Harden.
I was about to say, is he having beef with James Harden, dog? Like, when are we gonna get to the point to ask James Harden, like, dude, why do you keep having beef with the second option on your team, bro? What is wrong with you? You had Chris
we
Paul.
gonna get to that point.
Hold on. James Harden's best friends with Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant left OKC, not maybe partially because of Russ, and maybe partially because of the organization making bad moves. But I mean, maybe he put something in his ear about not being able to win with Russell Westbrook. So you never know. I mean, a lot of stuff could be into play.
Yo, Lamont, I want
if
to
you
touch on
watch
that real
last
quick.
season, though,
Hold on.
they
Go ahead,
didn't-
DK. Go ahead, DKM. My bad.
Yo, one more thing I want to say before I get out of here with James Harden. A lot of people in the media have made Russell Westbrook out to be this guy who can't coexist with other stars or whatever, how he couldn't win with Kevin Durant. But when you think about it, Russell Westbrook did have success with Kevin Durant. They did make the finals that one year, and if it weren't for the Warriors and Spurs, which were stacked, they probably would have made the finals a couple more times during that like 2011, 2015 stretch. Injuries also heavily derailed that Thunder team. But people, I don't think, keep the same energy with James Harden. What superstar in Houston has James Harden been able to coexist with? Because when he wasn't the main guy in OKC, he was coming off the bench. So he wasn't the James Harden we knew and loved today when he was in OKC playing alongside Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook. He goes to Houston. He's played alongside Dwight Howard. That didn't work. He couldn't coexist with CP3, really. You know what I'm saying? He ended up running out of town. He's got his best friend from like damn near childhood with Russell Westbrook. They couldn't make it work together within a year. And just over and over again, like nobody keeps that same energy with James Harden, saying, okay, maybe he's the toxic one that can't play alongside other stuff.
That's facts.
Does nobody want to see that as a possibility? Why does only Russ get that held against him as an MVP who hasn't won a championship? Harden's never been.
Well, I think
that's another reason why I was a dumb trade for
because of how he comes off on the court, like his demeanor on the court and stuff like that. People do like bring that up to me, like when I'm talking about Russ, like they'll say, "Well, I don't like how his attitude. He be mean mugging and all that." I'm like, man, y'all, come on. But people do take that into account, especially like media. You know what I mean?
What?
So, and stuff like that.
Yeah. Hey,
I know
media
it.
did like
I'm not saying
Hold
nothing
up,
wrong with it.
hold up.
But I'm just saying.
James Harden, an asshole on the court too.
Hold on, but true. I mean,
no.
They're the same people that says the NBA is soft and they hate how soft the NBA is right now. Them the same people that say that.
They just 90s lovers, man. That's all it is. I mean, they just
We're not gonna go there, bro. Not gonna go
they
there.
don't let they well, I say that they're the type of people that won't let stuff go. How about I'm gonna reword it like that.
I just feel like with this whole situation, Westbrook doesn't get enough credit to being able to play with James Harden. Yeah, y'all like it's easy to sit in the corner while Harden takes 30 step backs. To me, he played him and Chris Paul. Like Chris Paul wasn't nearly his old self. To he was a downgraded version. Westbrook was basically close to his prime self, playing with
Chris
Harden.
Paul was still balling, nigga. What you talking about?
I'm saying I didn't say he wasn't balling.
Yeah,
I'm just saying he wasn't his superstar self.
Best Carl.
He wasn't his superstar self though.
Yeah, the OKC Chris Paul better than Rockets Chris Paul.
Hey,
I like
sometimes
the
as a player,
trade
y'all. Go ahead, bro. You got it. You got it. Far. You still talking?
I mean, sound messed
up.
Right, take your stuff off mute if it's on mute, man.
Oh, let me see. Fahar's not on mute.
I'll just
hold on. We got Goat Mike here for DKM. Hold on. Before you cut out DKM.
Oh boy, hopefully you don't be trolling, boy.
He's not trolling.
Is he up in here?
Go Mike. What you got to say to DKM? I know you was trying to hop in, man.
Man, DKM, man, he like to go to YouTube for real talk, man. He knows his basketball.
You know, he's not he's not a fanboy. He's fair on both sides. You know, whether he likes the player or not, he's fair both ways. And he's a very good. He's not a troll. He's not a troll at all when it comes to basketball. It's just like, for example, it doesn't matter if DK fan it doesn't matter if he's a fan of a player or not. He still gives them the same respect. You know what I mean? He doesn't talk bad about nobody, whether he likes them or not. You know, so that's what I respect about DKM, and his content is great. He knows his basketball. He stays respectful. He didn't disrespect nobody. He don't talk trash. He's humble. You know, he's a very good content creator. When I watch his content, I'm like, damn, this dude really knows his basketball. You know what I'm saying? He knows his basketball. He's a very humble guy. You know, I just wish that I just wish one thing. I wish that everybody could be like DKM. You know, be humble. You know, don't be talking trash on players. Talking about LeBron is this and that. I wish everybody would just give everybody their credit. Give LeBron his credit. Give MJ his credit. Give Kobe his credit. Give KD his credit. Give Steph. Everybody should get their credit. Some guys don't give LeBron no credit. Some guys don't. Some guys hate Bron. Some guys do.
Yo, Mike, you made a whole video talking about LeBron was soft.
I was just playing. I was just playing, y'all. Bron is not soft. I was just playing. Bron is not soft. I was trolling on that video. I was trolling. Bron is not soft, dude. Bron ain't soft. Bron is not soft. I was just playing. Bron is not soft. Trust me, he's not soft.
Go, Mike. I got a question, bro.
What's up?
What's up with you whispering in these pink earphones, bro? Hey, don't you ever do another video on anti-social whispering into no pink earphones, bro? Hell no. Don't do that no more,
I'm gonna get some brand new ones. Thank you. I'm gonna get some brand new ones. But back to the point I was making. Bron is not soft. I was just playing. I was trolling. True the King, I was trolling. Bron ain't soft.
You trolling your boxing video,
Bron is the most
basketball video.
Hey, anti. I ain't coming here disrespectful. I ain't coming here trolling, did I?
I ain't disrespectful.
I ain't coming here trolling. I came in here speaking straight facts. Some dudes don't give Bron his credit. Bron should get more credit. Bron should get paid more money for one. Bron is underpaid right now. Bron's underpaid.
Hold on. Hey, hold on. Go, Mike. We're gonna get back. Hold on. What do you think about that trade? Russell Westbrook for John Wall. What you got on that trade?
You said about what?
That trade. John Wall getting traded for Russell Westbrook.
They traded John Wall for Russell Westbrook.
Beat John Wall.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a bad trade to me.
Why you say that?
I would not trade John Wall for Westbrook for the fact that John Wall's game is better than Russell Westbrook.
Even with the injuries?
Hey, I'll take John Wall. I'll take John Wall on one leg over Westbrook.
Come on.
Real
You gotta
talk.
cut it out. Shut your tail down.
Let me tell you why. John Wall I could trust John Wall in the clutch way more than Westbrook. John Wall got
a liar.
Hey, I'll take John Wall in the clutch over Westbrook.
Think about that.
John Wall plays under control. Westbrook don't.
Name me a clutch play. Name me a clutch play John Wall did.
John Wall plays under control.
He had a clutch play against the Celtics one year.
Thank you.
Oh,
he did. Because I remember watching that.
I asked Go Mike that. You said Go Mike.
To the panel. My bad.
John Wall.
I mean that's true.
Under control. John Wall plays under control. Am I lying?
I'm watching that series.
Hold on. Go, Mike. We gotta get everybody else in. I want to hear from everybody on this trade. Hold on. Hey, Jeremy Washington, what you got on this trade?
To tell the truth, I wouldn't have traded Russell Westbrook for no John Wall that came off those two injuries, the ACL and the Achilles. Nah, bro. Maybe one, but no, like the Achilles, bro. No. And then especially like how he plays, he's more of an athletic player. Most of his game is based off his athleticism. It's not like he's just like Rajon Rondo or one of these players that is more thick in the game way more and has to, know angles and stuff like that. So that's why I wouldn't have traded Russell Westbrook for John Wall. Not at this point. Nope.
Yeah, I mean,
But I'm with you. I think they just got desperate. You know what I mean? I think they just didn't want him to come into training camp knowing he didn't want to be there. You know what I mean? So
yeah, they've made some. I mean, to trade Chris Paul, and you've traded Russell Westbrook away from your team over the last couple of years. I think that's just
recycling point guards.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, it got to be something else. Like it seems like somebody in the organization keeps pointing to the players when it's probably something else that's the problem.
You want to know what I think it is too, Lamont? I think that sometimes as a player, like their egos are big anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's just part of it. But sometimes your ego can get you in trouble because if you think about it, James Harden was actually better off with Chris Paul than he was with Russell Westbrook. But you know what I'm saying? They had their little clash, and I know that Chris Paul's an alpha male type dude that ain't gonna take no crap and just gonna tell you what it is. And maybe James Harden just didn't like that. You know what I mean?
But at some point the organization gotta. But at some point the organization gotta take back, like, bro, look, we trying to build something here. You can't keep telling us to recycle people just because you're not happy with them, bro. This is a basketball team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't keep recycling players because you don't like them.
Because sometimes you can talk through that stuff, man. Like,
Right,
man.
But here's the issue about that, right? The thing about James Harden, like, it's easy to say, oh, well, James Harden the best. He got a lot of pull on the Rockets, and then it's like, okay, if they want to trade him, right? Like, it's going to be hard to trade somebody like James Harden because of his contract, and somebody like it's hard. It would be hard to like try to even find a deal to even make a good trade. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you got to deplete your whole.
I'm pretty
other
sure
teams,
you can find a deal though. It's James
man,
Harden.
but that's not easy. It's not easy.
But to find equal value,
it's not easy. It's not easy, man.
Who got that background noise, though?
No, the only equal value you're gonna find is first round draft picks. You're not gonna really be able to find a player.
Listen. If you want to get a James Harden, you literally have to deplete your whole team. You have to and that's why the Rockets is stuck in this type of situation. Because let's be real, they would have if they can trade James Harden, that would make sense on both parties for a team. They would do it. But
no, the fuck they won't. Why would I trade James Harden, bro?
Because this is why. This is not necessarily you don't want to be there. It's not necessarily that though. It's the fact that he has problems, issues. It's a pattern. We see a pattern. We constantly see a pattern.
Hey, James Harden is still box office though, dog. So
I understand. Listen, but that's exactly. That's why he's still there. Listen to me, anti. That's why he's still there because it's a pros and cons, and they stuck it like. Listen, basically, and that's the reason why he's still there because listen, he puts seats in the house, and he regenerates them a lot of money. So if they don't win, they still making money at the end of the day.
I think he's getting traded in the next few weeks.
I don't think.
No, he won't.
You can't trade. You can't trade a James Harden.
You got to, like I said, other team. It got to make sense. Like there's nothing out there would make sense to trade James Harden.
Exactly, because you would have to gut your whole roster to get James.
It would nothing.
They have to do like a Paul George.
You
got to trade. They have to do a Paul George deal, like that type of deal. To get a James Harden.
More than Paul George. No, way more.
No, he's at least worth that. That's what I'm telling you. Like,
yo, how old is James Harden? 32. Is James Harden 32?
32. Yeah, 31.
Exactly. You trying to get all your assets? Somebody's 32 years old. I don't know about that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, though.
The downside to trading to Harden is that you're definitely not going to get equal value. You're never going to get equal value. And the second thing is it puts your team in instant rebuild mode. So are the Houston Rockets ready to go in the rebuild role right now? I don't think they are. And I don't think
they got John Wall. And that's not how you going to rebuild.
Yeah, you don't get John Wall to go in the rebuild.
They stuck in this basically this like they look at this. Listen, hey, if we don't win, listen, we still can sell tickets. You know what I mean? That's basically what they're in right now. You know what I mean? In my opinion, they're not playing this to win. They're just playing this to be relevant.
If I'm
That's how
Houston,
sometimes.
I still got him as a top 3 seed in the
I
West.
believe, of course, though.
You
Of
said
course.
top 3?
Damn.
No, not top 3.
I don't know
no
about
way.
top 3 though.
Top 3,
No.
Lamont?
I say
Yeah.
4 at the highest. I say 4 at the highest.
I say 6 or 7.
I
nigga.
say 6.
Hold on.
Six or
Salute. Hey,
seven.
appreciate you, DKM, for jumping in the chat, man.
Salute, bro.
DKL.
But yeah, they're gonna be better than what people think, man.
Right, but
I say
Lamont,
4
all that
seed.
being said, but Lamont, and that can be true, but all that being said, I feel though they not playing necessarily to win. Which it may sound kind of crazy, because I felt like, I don't know. It's
I'll
like,
tell you,
listen,
James Harden in the regular season is a beast. You
right. You definitely
We
right.
know that. We know that.
In the playoffs is when you can game plan and you go at them game after game, but in
Exactly.
regular
His
season,
style of basketball, bro. You can't win like that, bro.
no, I'm saying you can. I mean, but I'm saying this is why I got him as a top 3 seed, because in the regular season, it's hard to guard that style of play because you don't have time to game plan for it.
Yeah, can't nobody check him.
But in the playoffs, you can. That's where it gets exposed a little bit more. So I expect.
Okay, hey Lamont, can I ask you something though? You got to remember, James Harden got hurt last year, and Westbrook was able to carry the load for a good while.
Yeah.
What will happen if James Harden get hurt next year in the West, and you just got John? Will he be able to Westbrook went on a tear when James Harden got hurt?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, why?
That's
what I told them niggas.
Well, the
run
one
that
thing
shit
about
back,
James
bro.
Harden is that he's always last year was an anomaly. He doesn't get hurt a lot.
No, he don't. But when you that high output, you gonna start getting hurt, especially
Getting older.
at the age.
Getting older.
You're gonna start getting hurt. You're gonna start missing games, and Houston can't. James Harden can't miss no games for Houston next year. That's what I'm saying.
And this is my number one question too, though. Can John Wall play off the ball better than
Exactly?
Is he a better off-ball player than Chris Paul or even Westbrook? I don't think so.
We never seen him in that role, so we got to see, bro.
I don't.
We definitely got to see, but like Westbrook was only able to do it because James Harden is boy. They grew up together, so
Westbrook big could play, but Westbrook big could play off ball though. He always could been playing off ball.
Yeah, he did it when James Harden was there before.
I mean, in college, he was been playing with.
No, he plays both
OKC
positions.
with Paul George.
Yeah, he plays both positions, man. But I don't know, John. Could John Wall sit in the corner for 10 minutes while James Harden shoots threes all day?
But that's not going to happen. They play too fast of a pace.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fast pick offense. I'm saying that half court is gonna be an issue.
Hold on. Y'all forget what Silas did last year with the Dallas offense. He made them one of the most efficient offenses in NBA history. And not just in one season, in history. What do you think he can do with a Harden and a John Wall if you give him talent like that?
I hear you that, but
hold up, true. The X factor to me on that team, not even James Harden or John Wall to me. It's how Booby gonna look. If Booby come out and he be balling, dog,
he's gonna
be top
who are you talking about?
I wonder how DeMarcus Cousins going.
DeMarcus Cousins.
Christian Wall.
DeMarcus Cousins is going to be a bench player. Christian Woods is the starter.
So
Lamont, they still don't got legit starting center though. So I
said DeMarcus Cousins ain't
Christian
coming off
Woods
no
is a
bench,
center.
bro.
Christian Woods will play center.
Nah, he can start at the 4, bro.
I think they're gonna still do. I think they still doing that small type of line.
Hold on, so you're selling me that they bring DeMarcus Cousins in on a minimum deal to start him.
They're not starting. They're not starting.
He's too slow.
He get good. He gonna get some good minutes though. But
He's not starting, y'all.
He getting good minutes.
Hold on, I'll give DeMarcus Cousins. I'll give him maybe 15 minutes a game. Maybe 15 to 20.
You said 15 minutes?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because he's not. He's.
But Lamar, it all depends how he plays. It all depends how he plays, though.
Hold on. First of all, you get DeMarcus Cousins for the playoffs. You don't get him for the regular season.
Right.
Why
you gotta remember how injury prone he is.
Yeah. After all them injuries, you gonna go heavy minutes on him?
No. You put him on the bench and you ride him to the playoffs.
He's not that 25 player that he used to be.
So this is gonna be the potential starting line is gonna be John Wall, James Harden, Daniel House, PJ Tucker, and
Christian Woods.
Christian Woods.
Yeah. They should have kept Covington. I don't know why y'all let him go.
You gonna have Booby Cousins and Eric Gordon coming off the bench?
Yes, they come off the bench.
You need scoring off the bench, though. You need
Come off the
scoring
bench.
off the bench.
You got Gerald Green.
Hey, I thought PJ
Ben
Tucker
McLemore.
said, I thought PJ Tucker said he wasn't happy with the Rockets.
I mean, we'll wait and see.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you who they have that I feel like could maybe start. I think they signed Sterling Brown. He's underrated. I could see maybe getting thrust into the starting lineup.
Did he start somewhere?
Yeah, at the Bucks.
Yeah, he did start.
Daniel House obviously is gonna have an elevated role. Christian Wood is probably gonna start. They got PJ Tucker still. I think an underrated player. They still got Ben McLemore. He's a bit underrated, but he was able to make shots for him. You still got Eric Gordon. I like that. Tyson Chandler, I don't know. He's nothing. He's not going to play.
That nigga ain't going to touch the floor. That nigga ain't going to touch the floor,
Well, I don't know. He may touch the floor. Solid's been using.
Hey, true. This is what you said. They not going that small ball shit no more, dog.
Well, they probably not. But here's the thing, though, Anti. He probably got no choice.
They roster.
I mean,
what you mean? They got centers. Yes, they do. They still got Chandler. They got DeMarcus Cousins, and they got Christian Wood.
Christian Wood not really a center.
We talking about.
Christian Wood is 6'10". Hold on, he's 6'10".
Christian Wood is not a center. He a power forward that can play both positions.
That's what I said. I would start him.
Hold on. He's a versatile 6'10" guy. That's what the NBA centers are now.
Yeah,
it's plenty of centers that's not like Boogie is a center. Christian Wood not no center.
Boogie's style of play is long gone. It's not gonna work, man.
All right.
No, I'm not talking about the style of play. I'm talking about the position. Like C Wood ain't no center, man.
He's too slow. Yes, he is. He's a center. That's what they even have him listed on the roster. They have him listed as a center.
And then I'm gonna pray for C Wood because he barbecue chicken on defense.
He played center. He played center in Detroit, and that's how he got paid.
Man, I hear you, man. I mean, we'll wait and see, man. I feel they not really.
He played center.
I feel the Rockets.
The
Rockets front office.
No, he played center. He played center when
since Blake Griffin was hurt.
Thon Maker was the center. Christian Wood was.
Thon Maker was a backup, man.
You a backup.
Thon Maker was the starting. Thon Maker was the starting center. How you gonna tell me about my squad? He was the starting center.
Hold on. I play a lot of FanDuel. I know Thon Maker was not getting no minutes like that.
He told that man stay in Arizona, man.
Nah.
He told that man stay in Phoenix.
My team, Christian Wood first big game came against OKC where Thon Maker started. Wood had like 20 and 20 in that game.
Who played better at center?
I mean, Thon Maker's trash. But
who played better? Who had better minutes at center for Detroit?
Christian Wood played power forward for us last year. I just looked it up. He's a power forward. He played power forward for the Pelicans last year. The year before, he's not a center.
Who played better at center last year? Thon Maker or Christian Wood?
Christian Wood. I probably got to look that up.
Thon Maker barely played. What did he play? Maybe 15, 20 minutes a game.
Yeah, that man's a bust.
Yeah, but once we traded Andre, you just put him at center because we didn't have anyone.
Yeah, but I'm saying, so while he didn't play all of those minutes, what was Christian Wood doing?
Christian Wood was actually on the bench backing up Andre Drummond and playing power forward.
No, Andre Drummond was gone. I'm talking about when they traded Andre Drummond.
And I'm telling you, when Andre Drummond was gone, Thon Maker was playing center. He was the starting center.
They had Christian Wood at center a lot. He was putting up numbers too, especially toward the end of the year.
Yeah, Blake Rivers still there.
Damn.
Yeah, Blake
get his ass out.
He got bad knees.
Yeah, I think his career starting to dwindle.
I didn't think he was gonna be it. That was a knee. That's how he got injured. Right, coming in the league, right, the knee.
Yep. I'm trying to dunk.
Was it the back or the knee?
The knee. No, it's his knees.
The knee.
Yeah, it's his knee.
Yeah. He tried to adapt his game. He still get hurt.
No, that's because, man, he played injured in the playoffs and it made him get more injured.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Yeah, like come on, bro. We playing against the Bucks, bro. If you don't sit down so we can get swept, like why you?
You know what it is.
I can see it was a competitive series, but we not about to beat the Bucks, bro.
You know why he did that? But you know why he did that though? Because he got.
I respect that though.
You know why he did that though? Because Blake Griffin, got always been criticized being soft though, unrightfully so. He's why I don't know. That's where I think
I'll put it.
I
Like
ain't smart.
I thought a lot of stuff before about Blake Griffin before he came to my team. He's a way different than people actually think. I was a little bit surprised. Like he played, I couldn't believe he did that, even though it messed up his career.
No, I think Detroit messed up by trying to play Blake and Drummond at the same time. That kind of forced Blake to play a lot more on the perimeter. So you saw him in Detroit chucking up more threes, trying to push it up like Draymond, when he really needs a point guard working off the pick and roll like Chris Paul did.
Yeah,
as
but
opposed
Reggie Jackson.
Yeah,
he didn't have
that's what the Pistons didn't have. He didn't have a point guard.
I don't think he got that athleticism no more like that though. When he was in
He
LA,
got
bro.
it. He got it. But
He got a
tried.
little bit.
That nigga ain't going to catch them oops like that no more.
Yeah,
bro.
he don't got it no more. But don't get it twisted. He was still dunk on you though. Like Blake Griffin was still dunk on you.
Yeah, if you compare him to himself, then he's watched. But compare him to the rest of the league, it's a little bit different.
He was bang on you. Don't get like he.
Why did the Rockets sign Gerald Green? What did he do for you?
He from
apparently that's James Harden's friend.
I mean, he from Houston. He from Houston.
When he played, he was effective. When he played, he was good. You get him for the cheap.
Hey man, he ain't nothing wrong with
The
that.
guy that plays good
still
defense.
got his hops.
He has link.
Fill up that hot
Yeah,
roster.
what? Yeah, he still got his hops. Yeah, he still got the hops. That's a good signing to me.
That nigga.
No, that's not. I mean, they should have never
That
lost.
nigga gonna be smoking every day, dog.
Okay, that's all NBA players.
Man, all I know.
Oh, it's legal now. It's so cool. Shit.
Man, all I know is, man, John. Listen, I don't know, man. I think the Rockets don't care about winning the championship, man. That's my personal opinion. I think they just want to just be relevant. Like, I don't know.
I mean, with James Harden on your team, you gonna get to the playoffs regardless, dog. So
Like because in the day the owners not gonna get. In the day the owners gonna make their money with that team they got. They gonna be satisfied for being in the playoffs like this and make their money.
But what moves can they make? Like there are no more.
They stuck
moves.
in the hole. They stuck in the hole. And I feel like they just realized that situation. You know what? Hey, it is what it is, man.
They tried trading Eric Gordon. Nobody wanted him.
I mean, I would rather try to mend the relationship than go get John Wall. Because that doesn't really help anything.
I would have ran it back.
Lateral move. That's a lateral move.
If nobody's happy, listen. If nobody's happy, then you don't want it to be something. You don't want self-destruct.
But I would rather
Yeah,
get
but
rid
you gotta
of.
remember the relationship they got though. They'll be able to play together.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
James Harden. This is a pattern with James Harden. The Dwight Howard didn't work out. The Chris Paul didn't work out. Now Westbrook, your best friend. Your best friend.
Yeah, if Westbrook
out?
requesting a trade, something wrong with you, bro.
Yeah, exactly. It shows that James Harden is a selfish player, man. Like James Harden, listen, he's the best shooting guard in the NBA. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer, all that. You know what I mean, but it shows that he's a selfish player.
No, that's why I brought up would John Wall be able to it was a lot of times Westbrook was literally just sitting in the corner.
John Wall alpha dog too. John Wall alpha dog.
John Wall got to be in the corner like that. Like he ain't in the corner for 4 straight possessions.
He ain't gonna play with John Wall though, dog.
John Wall the alpha dog, man. John Wall talking about, man.
Who's not gonna play with John Wall?
James Harden.
Hold on. You don't think they ran that trade? Bro. You don't think they ran that trade across James Harden's before they made that pull the trigger on?
No. I'm saying he ain't gonna get in. He ain't gonna talk no shit to John Wall.
Oh, okay.
I mean, John Wall.
Why won't he?
No, because John Wall requested the trade. He had to know that was really the only destination he could go to because they both had the contracts that kind of were similar.
Well, this is the other thing about the Wizards now. Let's talk about the Wizards. Now that's a they a playoff. They back in playoff contention now.
No, yeah.
Boy, fuck out of here.
I mean,
Westbrook is a regular season, great in the regular season.
Did you just say MVP?
I say he going for it for sure. Yeah.
Boy.
He could go for all he wants to. Don't mean he gonna get it.
Hey, we'll see.
I mean,
I'm thinking Washington. I think that Washington improved. Hey, y'all can say what you want about
the East. The East is very interesting, man. The teams that I don't know what Orlando going to do. I don't know what Orlando's going to do. My opinion,
they lost DJ Augustine. I don't know.
Yeah, they replaced him with Cole Anthony though.
I mean, they got Markelle Fultz. They got Cole Anthony. Listen, that backcourt. Listen,
yeah, but they don't have Jonathan Isaac. They're done this year.
Oh yeah.
I say this is what they. But I feel that they should. They need to rebuild. This is what they need to do.
He was the backbone of their defense, and he made their defense elite.
Yeah, they need to get rid of Eric Gordon, Vorvicic, and Eric Fournier.
Why would you do that?
They gonna rebuild. They're gonna rebuild.
Why? Hold on. Why would you get rid of Vucevic, Aaron Gordon? Like, why would you do that?
I ain't giving up Vucevic.
Because the rebuild. You got John Odging and Obama there. You got young talent there. I'm just saying though. You got young talent there. You got rebuild. I'm not saying get rid of them. Let's say get rid of all of them. But if you can get some like a fair deal where you can rebuild, have assets for the future, go do it.
They don't want to be going with the Celtics. That's all it is.
Hey, I mean,
yeah, I know, nigga. Yeah, I know.
You know the Soldiers got a $28.5 million trade exception, by the way, too.
Look at this nigga, dog.
The Warriors ain't the only one doing trade exceptions now. We ain't done. Okay. That's beware. Don't be surprised. We can make another move. We got a year to do it. We got a year to do it.
Nigga, y'all was saying Tristan Thompson. Nigga, I want to hear that shit.
Yeah, but listen, we still got a trade. We got a 20. We got a 28.5 trade exception.
Ain't nobody coming there, bro.
Yeah, a trade exception. That's 28.5 million trade exception.
Let's see who y'all gonna trade for then. Let's see.
Yeah,
listen. You do realize with a trade exception, we can, like, for example, like, if I'm not wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, we can basically get rid like Carson Edwards for like Miles Turner.
No, y'all can use it to bring Horford back.
Yeah, I see that. I see that too. That wouldn't be listen. That wouldn't be bad.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
That wouldn't be bad though.
That nigga wide. Stop.
Yo, Al Horford. Now listen. Hold on. Let's be.
Stop it, bro. That nigga is wide.
Hold up. Let's be fair. Al Horford did not have a great season in the Sixers, but that wasn't his fault.
That wasn't
his fault. That was Brett Brown's fault. That man wasn't. He wasn't.
His
dog. They had it. Listen, hold up. That man. Listen, did he get overpaid? Hey, but to be fair though, he was used incorrectly on the Sixers, man. That man was guarding Jaylen Brown in the playoffs, yo. That man was guarding Jaylen Brown in the playoffs. Like, come on, yo.
Don't you waste no $28 million on no fucking Al Horford, boy.
Yeah, we're not
doing that. Do that.
We're not doing that.
Y'all bet the fuck not.
We're not doing that. We'll get like we can get a lot. Come on, like we can still get Miles Turner, or we can wait. We can still get Miles Turner. Miles Turner's a free agent next year, right? We can wait, get him. We can get I don't know, man. Buddy Hield. I see Buddy Hield potentially. You know what I mean? Eric Gordon. We need a powerful. I mean, come on, man. We need a power forward. So Eric Gordon.
Lamont. Lamont, have you heard anything about Buddy Hield? As he talking to Sacramento? Like, what's up?
Sacramento flipped on Bogdanovich. Now they gonna keep Buddy Hield.
They funny as a motherfucker.
No, he trapped over there.
I don't like that sign though. I don't like that. Like that. I mean.
Hey, look out! Atlanta might have a little something to say about in the East now, bro.
Man, listen, Atlanta's all right. They don't got no bums. Listen,
Atlanta look like
rotation. If you look at their rotations, man, they don't got no bums on that roster, man. Tell you the truth, I ain't gonna hold you.
In the East.
That's gonna be
top.
It's gonna be about if they can play together. If they can figure out how to make it work.
They got no defense. They got no defense at all.
They got better defensively though.
They got better defensively. They got better defensively.
And if Clint Capella actually plays, they're gonna be better. They'll be better.
That man say don't he say he want out of Atlanta, bro?
He do, but I mean, what is he gonna do? He's not in a situation where he can keep sitting.
Hey, trade exception.
Back to Houston, bro.
Trade exception. Boston Celtics. Just saying, man.
You want the Celtics to have everybody.
What did the Celtics have though? They gonna have to give up a good piece for him.
It ain't gonna deplete. It's not gonna deplete the team though. We don't gotta give them a lot.
Who do you have? They're not gonna take anything for him.
Who can they get?
It's not like they trying to dump contracts.
Daniel Tyson some picks.
Oh, come on.
They take that.
Daniel Tyson.
Stop it.
They take that. They take that. They got Onyeka for a reason, right? Didn't they draft Onyeka? They drafted him.
Yeah,
nigga, they gonna ask you for Marcus Smart and a first round pick, nigga.
We don't have to give him that though. That's the thing. We don't have to meet. It don't got the trade. You know what a trade exception is? You don't gotta match contracts with a trade exception. That's why the Warriors got Kelly Oubre
for a second round pick.
Exactly. So we
listen,
man.
And $80 million fucking tax thing.
Hey, and it may work out in the long run. So that may work out in the long run, man.
That nigga Joe Lacob, that nigga must be filthy rich, boy. 80 million.
Listen, he wants to win. He wants to win.
No, they making money.
Listen, he wants to win. He making money. He don't.
Hey, Lamar, how they making money with no fans, nigga?
Because they own their own stadium, and if you think they own that whole strip around the stadium, so all those businesses are still operating right now. They still making money.
Lakers ain't gonna have
that's the one difference between them and a lot of other teams. The Golden State Warriors actually own their stadium and all of the stores around it, so they're still bringing in income.
Listen, man, that championship run, man, paid off, man. You got to spend money to get, man. Listen, man. Listen, you can't talk bad about the Warriors, man. I can't really. I mean, they did it the right way, man.
They
still developing players. They still developing players, man. They had told they won championship. They still developing
I already
players.
Said I got them going in the second round, dog. I don't know who they gonna play in the second round, but I think they're gonna lose soon.
And probably
they could go to the Western Conference Finals. Don't be surprised.
They could. I won't be surprised.
They could.
Yeah.
I won't be surprised.
I ain't gonna hold it though. Talent for talent.
I think Steph Curry.
No.
I think Steph Curry going for the MVP this year is either gonna be him or Giannis.
First of all, talent for talent. How many teams is better than starting five better than the Warriors?
You don't really know because you don't know how Wiseman gonna pan out. You don't know if he gonna catch up to the NBA.
Man, listen.
You better hope he don't pan out.
If that nigga do,
listen, man, they got a whole nother. They may have a whole nother dynasty.
Hey,
and
they got one of the biggest starting lineups in the NBA right now.
Listen, we don't know how good. We still don't know how good Wiggins and Kelly Oubre
got
can be.
some noise going on. It's crazy.
It sound like they folding clothes or something.
That ain't me, right?
What seed you got the Warriors at?
I
ain't gonna lie.
Third.
When somebody asked me, I said they had fourth. I said fourth.
I got them third.
Wow.
I said fourth.
Listen, man. People don't sleep on Wiggins. Wiggins did play better defensively on the Warriors. I think he averaged like a block a game.
That Warriors team was, competitive.
If I'm not, hold on. Let me look at Wiggins' numbers. I don't know, like. His offensive numbers went down.
It's gonna be interesting, man.
I think his offensive number went down, but I think defensively it was a
when I told somebody this, they laughed at me. I said, "Bro, when you bring Kelly Oubre and Wiggins into the equation, they stats together cancel out Klay Thompson to me. So you still got Klay within them two niggas, dog.
Yeah,
Klay ain't nothing Klay ain't nothing but a 22, 23 point night.
Nah, but here's the thing.
Kelly,
right? But Kelly got one more year. They're not going to be able to afford Kelly next year, though. Will they?
No, yeah. I mean, it's a lateral move, but I feel like Klay is not just scoring; it's the way you guard the Warriors. It's everything.
I understand that, but I'm saying though, I think.
Steve Kerr know what he's doing, man.
No, they'll replace the scoring load, but when the playoffs hit, will they be able to drop 47?
Listen, Steve Kerr know what he's doing, man. Steve Kerr, listen, Steve Kerr ain't the perfect coach, but when he's been around a league long enough, you know what I mean? Listen, he came under. Was on the Bulls, Chicago Bulls team, on the Spurs team, was general manager for the Phoenix Suns with D'Antoni. He knows what he's doing. He knows.
Hold up, bro. Who is that? That shit getting on my nerve now, dog. All that damn. Nigga, what are you doing? Beatboxing the mic?
Who is that? What is that? I think y'all know what it is. That's better?
Nah, it's still going on in the background.
That's still here.
What is that? Hold on.
Yeah, I think it's
That's
true.
Me?
Yeah, I think
that's
it's
me.
True.
What you doing, True?
Is it me? I don't hear nothing.
It just sound like somebody messing with some paper or something, dog.
Probably got earbuds on.
Yeah, I do. Hold up.
This nigga over here getting YouTube ready for his channel, dog. Messing with people and all that.
Yeah, silly. Yeah, that trade hit me out of that trade came out of nowhere. I guess things came to a boiling point with Houston.
I wouldn't have traded shit, nigga. Russell Wilson would have stayed right where the fuck he was.
One thing I don't want is knowing how erratic Westbrook is. I don't want a disgruntled Westbrook on my team. That's one thing I really don't want to deal with.
But Westbrook is a competitor, though.
At the end of the day,
you want a competitor. He gonna play the same.
Him and James Harden, I'm like, what's the problem?
Yeah, that wasn't me.
Y'all don't like, nigga, work it out, nigga.
I like
that's what I'm saying. Like, you got to look at the relationship, Russ and James. Hey, I'd rather risk doing them another year than bringing John Wall. Like, I don't think like it's hard to just be a star and just sit in the corner all day. This man Harden take like 25 shots a game.
Hey,
like it's hard to sit in the corner all day, bro.
I think this Harden he just want to.
I like him.
Himself, man.
I want to be the dude, bro.
I like Westbrook with Bill better because I think Westbrook is way better when he got the ball in his hands and he's the primary playmaker.
You know? I don't think Bradley Bill. I don't think Bradley Bill. I mean, cares about having Westbrook. I mean, he happy about that.
That's a good fit.
He happy about that.
If I'm Bradley Bill, nigga, I'm going to Washington right now. I want to trade now. Fuck you.
But Bill can play. That's a good.
Bill's a shooter. Hey, and if you is unhappy,
I don't want to play with Westbrook, bro.
Bradley Bill, if you is unhappy, you know where to go at, man. You know where your family at.
Oh, here this nigga go, bro.
You know where your family at. You don't even understand that, Anti. You don't even know where
that nigga going to Golden State, nigga.
Who's that?
If Bradley Bill asks for a trade, that nigga going to go.
Bradley, you'll see Bradley Bill on the Celtics before you see him on the Warriors. Come on now, we ain't doing that, man. St. Louis.
No, I do think it can work in Washington though, because they don't got that many great players. So Bradley Bill and Russ will be able to take shots. You got Abdul Hachimura. Yeah. Nah, it could work. Bradley Bill might request
they got
a trade.
Solid team though.
They can play off of each other pretty well. Because I don't think
Bradley Bill going to request a trade. I think he been so loyal to that team.
Hey, first round exit, nigga.
I don't know.
Yeah, right.
I don't know about that.
Hey, hold on. Y'all sleeping on that? Yeah. If you look at that Washington roster, they better than what y'all think.
I mean, here's the thing.
They got Danny Abdul. That was
now they improve. Them young players improve. It's gonna be tough.
Thomas Bryant is underrated. He was really good.
Wagner.
Like I'm saying, that's what I'm saying.
Roy Hachimura was really good. You still got the draft pick, Denny, and then they just re-signed Davis Bertans, an elite shooter.
I'm gonna say this though: there's no team in the Eastern Conference getting swept. There's no team in the Eastern Conference getting swept, man. I'm gonna say that right now. No team in the Eastern Conference getting swept this year. Wherever you ever seen the playoffs, they're not getting swept.
I like Washington's roster. On paper, they look nice. They good. Can they make it work on the court? That's the key.
You gotta remember, man. The East with a guy like Westbrook in the regular season, they gonna win a lot of games.
Yeah, Westbrook in the
East, winning 50-something games, man. They winning 50-something games.
Well, with 72-game season, I don't see them winning 50.
Well, okay, take it down by 10 relative to that, because
I say 40 to 45 games. I think they can pull that off.
Definitely.
50's on the high end.
No, I forgot about the 10 game.
Top 5 in the East? Top 5 in the East, who you got? Bucks?
I see them.
Bucks, Nets,
Philly,
the Heat. Yeah, I don't got Philly as top 5 in the East.
What?
Crazy.
No, number 6.
I got the Heat. I got the Celtics.
Hold on, y'all gotta think he got Doc Rivers over there too.
What about the Celtics and the
Heat over Philly?
Yeah, Heat over Philly. Heat over Philly.
Yes, I do.
What you mean? What you mean? That's crazy. They just went to the finals.
Man, I don't give a damn, nigga. They went to the finals in a bubble, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Come on, yo, stop hating. Stop doing all that
Philly
hate, yo.
ain't
Come on, you do a lot of hate. You do a lot of hate. Kathy, you don't have that same energy. Hold on. You don't have that same energy when the Lakers won the championship. Don't do that. Don't do that. Come on, don't do that. Don't do that. You don't have that same energy when the Lakers won the championship.
I don't care about who won. I give you that, but what I'm saying is this, bro. When we said when the bubble started, when we was over there on Ticket Channel, what did we say? We would say, bro, it's gonna be one of these young ass teams that's gonna come out of nowhere and make it far in that fucking playoffs, dog. That was the Heat for me, nigga.
First of all, hold on. That was hold on. That was a dumb statement. That's a dumb statement. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you that's a dumb statement. I'm gonna let you finish.
Hold on. Who on this panel right now picked the Heat to go to the final? Hold up. Not even only that. Hold up. Who had the Heat as a top 10 in the East?
I did, Anti.
I did.
Well, a lot of people had us at a top team in the East.
How niggas lying, bro?
Top 10. First of all, they added Jimmy Butler.
Who had them on the top 3 seed, bro?
Anti, very thing though, Anti. I can give you plenty of examples and plenty of seasons where teams that made a final that people didn't think they're gonna be there. So don't do that. That's a bad example.
That is not, bro.
I can give you multiple seasons where someone made the finals, but nobody expected them to go.
But what we saying is this, dog. If it wasn't for a bubble, Miami wouldn't have been in that situation, bro.
You can't use that argument. You can't use. Hold on. You can't use that.
I don't think Miami would have been in that situation.
Anti. You can't use that argument when everybody else playing the bubble also. So it's an even playing field. You can't use that argument.
Okay, then let's.
You can't use that argument.
Okay, we're gonna
court advantage.
No, not even.
So anti. This how we gonna do it. Look, in the first round we played the Pacers. We still beat them, and then we have the personnel to beat the Bucks regardless. So what happened?
They get a Bucks problem for a reason, man.
Bro,
we made was to beat the Bucks.
Okay, we shall see. So hold up. You got Miami well this year. You think they get back to the finals?
No, because the Nets or Bucks are going to the finals, but they'll be a 3-4 seed.
They'll be a 3-4 seed, but they ain't going back to the finals.
No, they'll be better than Philly for sure.
All I know, listen, let everybody have Miami. I don't care if Miami be that. I mean, people think they're gonna be top 3 seed. I don't care.
Man, they ain't no damn time. I believe in Jimmy Butler like that, bro.
I can tell you this right now, is the Heat.
Bro, I don't believe in nobody in the 76 like that.
I don't believe in Jimmy Butler like that at all.
How you don't believe in Jimmy Butler when he took the Lakers to 6 games? That don't make no damn
what
sense.
He did. I don't
that don't make
him.
no damn. That's a lot of hate.
Hold on.
No hate.
Hold on, Bees just hopped in here. I wanna hear from him. What you got on that trade, man?
Oh, the Westbrook trade? I think that's a good trade for Washington.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that's a great trade for Washington.
Yeah.
Wait, Westbrook got traded to the Wizards?
Yeah.
Oh, you late, bro.
With the shooting they got, he can go balls out and just dish the ball.
Yep.
We shall see.
So does that mean James Harden is out too then?
No.
Nah, that nigga staying, bro. They ain't got no choice.
It says that they announced on Twitter, the Rockets announced on Twitter, it says their stance on Harden hasn't changed. They hope to be competitive next season with him on the team.
They're trying to keep him.
They do not envision a scenario where Harden would be traded.
He sells a lot of tickets, man. He does a lot for that. Listen, he does a lot for that Rock when it comes to bringing in money and doing.
How long is his contract? 3 more years?
It don't matter. I mean, they're gonna. Harden's a player that you keep long term.
I'm saying, how long is his contract? 3 more years?
I don't know how much he got left. He might have 1 or 2 years left.
That's really interesting.
But after his contract over, he might be gone, Lamont.
He
got 2 years.
Because the nigga
they offer. They offer if the Rockets offer him a lot. Listen, they offer him a crazy amount of money.
$50 million.
They already did, nigga.
That nigga.
Where the thing though, the cap goes up, so he may be waiting on a better deal.
That nigga ain't hurt for no cash, dog. That's the problem.
Man, listen,
but my question is this.
His bread.
I did hear reports John Wall did get better at shooting, but he's still a Russell Westbrook-esque player in the sense he's not a dependable shooter, and he still needs the ball in his hands a lot. So I'm trying to see, is that a lateral move, or do you
No, it's not even a lateral move because you're getting damaged goods. At least Westbrook was healthy.
Damn, y'all calling that man damaged goods.
Hold on. What do you call
somebody, bro?
What do you call somebody that's coming off a torn ACL and Achilles?
Like
we gotta see. We gotta see.
It's gonna be in 2 years.
I was just going to reports that people said he did get better at shooting, but
he was predicated off being explosive.
Okay, I'm just saying. Let's see, bro. You can't do that, Lamont.
Because even while he did have still a shaky mid-range and an undependable 3, so I don't know how that's gonna work with John Wall.
And hold up, hey, whoever just said Klay Thompson would be that, and two, you bumped your fucking head. That nigga gonna always know how to shoot.
Yeah,
That's the thing about Clay. That's why Clay can always be Clay. It wasn't
That nigga
predicated on
always
explosion.
shoot.
Yeah, and he
Clay,
gonna play. And he
Clay was barely
shoot.
dunking even when he was healthy. He don't care about that.
and he still gonna play defense, man. So Clay Thompson is always gonna be a decent player in the NBA. Like,
Fucking
he ain't-
right.
No,
like, he
Lamar, my
always gonna.
question was why if you were
Wait,
the
so the
Lakers,
Rockets got
why
two
would
injury-prone players. Then
Hold on. Go ahead, Beast. Go ahead, Beast. Go ahead.
hey, why would you extend LeBron today?
Because
If they
Giannis
don't-
ain't coming. Giannis ain't coming.
No. It still don't matter about Giannis, but why would you do it today knowing that 2021 is you have so many free agents?
They got a plan. They know what they're doing. I guess.
My thing is this: why the fuck haven't Anthony Davis re-signed yet?
Yeah, that makes sense why Anthony don't re-sign. Once Anthony Davis re-signs, the Lakers can't make no more moves. They done. So he ain't gonna sign until they done making moves.
I mean, what else can they do? Shit, bring Paul Gasol back.
Yeah. I mean, they got. I think they just.
What else can they do, B?
I think they just trying to like just look what they got. You know what I mean, and just try to. You know what I mean. Look at the money.
Bro, they didn't flip the whole roster already.
What's that, Anti?
I said they didn't flip the whole roster already. What else
It
can they
don't matter.
do?
They don't have 15 roster spots taken yet. So if you
What?
sign Anthony Davis, they don't have 15 players on their roster.
Hold up, LeBron.
They still got what they get. What they coat.
No, they got
Coasters.
these dudes that they signed that's gonna be on the G League team or not gonna be on the
Yeah.
roster. I'm talking about 15 legit NBA players that's gonna make their roster. They don't have 15. They got 14.
Including Anthony Davis.
Including Anthony Davis. They're gonna be one roster spot short. So they may be still trying to find one more big somewhere before they ink Anthony Davis.
They talking about Paul Gasol supposed to be coming out of retirement. Well, he ain't retired yet.
Not
But
retired.
he supposed to be coming to the team.
But if you sign Anthony Davis, you can't do nothing else.
Facts. That locks you up all the way.
But I think they fine with that.
They can. What they're trying to
confident.
do is they're going to sign every player that they need. So by the time they sign Anthony Davis, his contract's going to push him to the luxury tax ceiling.
Yep.
Right.
That's the smartest move. Fill out your roster and then sign AD.
Exactly.
They're all on the same page. This is why you don't hear any rumors about AD talking to other teams because everybody knows what the Lakers are doing.
Right, because they talking about AD may go to Chicago.
So my
and all
only
that.
question
Those are only idiots saying that.
Exactly.
No, that's what why I asked that question is because with LeBron having an option next year, he basically just opted in. That
It signed to what?
That basically puts him on the books next year when you have a huge free agency next year. You have a lot of people going to be out there next year.
Well, that tells you that they're not looking. That tells
LeBron James.
No, that tells you that they're not looking to sign any other big names. That's
Right.
all.
Well, who do you really need when you have LeBron while they're trying to still be?
That tells you that the Giannis stuff is fake news.
Yeah, Bron and AD. You don't need nobody else.
No, you do, man. Because look, that dude, regardless of how good he been, this is 18th year. You can't be counting on that dude.
That nigga is owned by Brandon. Fuck you,
listen. I said
LeBron is still
fine.
aging and AD is still injury
I say you saying
that
B's,
nigga's on
but
vibranium, nigga.
Right. I say you saying though B's. He's like okay, but if he do drop off, that man's still a top. He still be let's say he do drop off. He'll still be a top 10 player.
No doubt, true. But what I'm saying is, when he drop off, it ain't like you drop off. He gonna drop to top 10, then he gonna drop to top 30, then he gonna drop to top 70.
Hold on. LeBron James would never drop to no damn top 30, nigga. He would let it go before that happened.
You wrong.
He would let it go before that happened, bro.
No, he won't.
It can happen in the span of the offseason.
Listen,
no,
man.
but it's not gonna happen.
The thing,
man.
but your thing about LeBron is that would make
it happened to Kobe.
It did happen to Kobe.
But Kobe
did happen to
multiple
Kobe.
injuries.
It did happen to Kobe. It did happen to Kobe.
And what's gonna happen to LeBron if he
works
gonna
himself
keep
a lot,
going
man.
out there It's going to happen to LeBron if he think he going to keep going out there playing 34, 35 minutes. He going to get hurt.
That's why he has Anthony Davis. He had to teach him how to
He
win.
not gonna play that many minutes this season, next season.
How many more prime years you think LeBron got over him, bro?
What's that, bro?
How many more years you think LeBron got in his prime right now? Like he can keep playing like this.
LeBron ain't in his prime anymore, dog. He's still
at this level. At this level.
I'm talking about at this level. He's still playing at an MVP level. How many more years you think he got?
He may have 1.5.
No, I think 3. I'm saying 3.
Nah,
I got 3. I got 3.
I feel like
I'll tell you why I say that.
Is gonna be sharp.
A top 10 player still MVP. Top 10 player still MVP level. Top 10 player.
I'll tell you why I say that. Because LeBron right now is at an MVP level mentally, not physically.
What? Come on, man. That's okay. Hold on. Did y'all see him do that reverse off the back?
That's all, yo, B. Hey, that's all crazy, though, B. You just said.
Hold on. Hey, hold on. Not only that. Hold on, B. Not only that. Sprung his ankle, nigga, went down there and did a windmill after, nigga.
Hold on. I know healthy young guys that would struggle to do that reverse off the glass that he caught when the timer ran out.
I understand what you're saying, B.
I ain't saying the man ain't athletic. What I'm telling you is the way he plays. LeBron don't have the.
Yeah, he don't.
LeBron is a savant of the game, but the way LeBron plays, everything runs.
Not like
through
2012.
Okay, it's year 17, and I ain't seen no major decline. So I'm not about to predict no major decline.
I'm just wait and see. We gotta wait. Listen, when it comes to LeBron James, we gotta wait and see.
If you go back and watch them games,
that's why you get
how he
Anthony
moving
Davis,
on that
man.
court back then versus right now is totally different.
Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
No, but you got to remember, Anthony Davis is going to end up becoming the best player on this team. That's why you get AD to carry the load during the regular season. Carry the load during the regular season.
Let me tell you something about Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is all world, but Anthony Davis ain't no starter. He's a follower. And if the starter ain't at the top level, Anthony Davis gonna fall.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
I don't agree with you on that, B.
Hold on.
I don't agree with you on that.
Was LeBron a starter?
You can see it in the playoffs.
Was LeBron a starter before D Wade? Help him learn how to win.
Yes,
D Wade ain't help LeBron know how to win. What are you talking about?
Come on, yo.
What?
I was about to start some shit. Come on down.
Really?
Hold on, we gotta go one at a time, y'all, so everybody can hear.
D Wade did not help LeBron learn how to win.
So why didn't Bron have a championship?
LeBron didn't have no championships. D Wade got a championship. I give you that. But I will also tell you this. Dwayne Wade led that team when they lost to Dallas. He was the leader. LeBron Wade stood in the corner.
Right. And he gave Bron the keys.
They LeBron
he said he humbled himself after the first year when they lost.
Right.
And he told LeBron James, "This is your team." That's what D Wade said. So don't come on, man.
And Bron is doing the same thing with AD. Bron just tried to give AD the number 23, bro. Like he's trying to make AD the guy.
No. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you right now. Hold on. LeBron James is still the best player and the leader on that team. Now, AD statistically is going to be the better player, but LeBron is still the best player and the leader of that team, hands down.
More valuable.
I agree with you, Lamar. All I'm saying is AD ain't built to carry no team.
That's not
I
true.
disagree with you on that.
Hold on. Can I say something, bro? Can I say that? Hold on.
I disagree with you on that, B, bro.
All this AD disrespect gotta stop, man. We gotta cut this man. Hold on. Okay, I'm not saying this man is an alpha. First of all, listen, if he an alpha dog, if he quote unquote, or he's a follower, where case may be, okay, he is. But guess what? He's still better than people that's not followers. That's alpha males.
First of all,
he's talking about carry.
I said he can't carry the team.
How we can't carry a team? Hold on. If you look at, so he didn't lead on Pelicans to the playoffs.
Him and
They
DeMarcus.
talking
When
about
DeMarcus Cousins and Rondo, them
Let
niggas
him
was
take a
balling.
second, bro.
Rondo had that team, bro.
Them niggas was
Yeah,
balling.
you talking about carrying the squad, you know?
I'm talking
What
about
about when
carrying the
Rondo
team.
with no
Boogie was 25
Okay,
and
True.
12.
Here's a question. True. Here's
Boogie
a
didn't play in
question.
the playoffs.
True. Here's a
He got hurt.
question.
Right, he got hurt at the end of this. Like what it was.
Mid-season.
True. Here's a question for you. When the playoffs started and Miami came out in zone and they finally figured out after the first 2 games that LeBron and Rondo was killing them in that zone and AD was feasting, what did AD do every game after that?
He was hurt. AD was hurt.
He was hurt. The man had an ankle. No, we not.
was hurt.
We're not doing that.
Yeah,
We're not doing
bro.
that. We're not doing that. First of all, y'all just that's just a lie. That man. So we gonna forget the man won a college championship.
Look,
Yeah,
we gonna
like,
forget.
why
We
we
gonna
acting
forget.
like-
So we didn't
why
forget.
we-
Like, come on, yo. Like,
Why
we
we
gotta
acting
cut it
like
off,
AD
man.
is not a champion?
Too, right, True? He won a
What'd you
AD
say?
is a champion. He's not the same guy. He's not the same guy he was. He's
He
a
won a
champion.
He won a championship being the best pro on that team. That's what I recall.
So
That's
let
what I
me
call.
ask you this then, True.
That mean we getting compared to Bill Russell.
Let me ask you this question. If AD becomes the leader and the best player on the Lakers, do they repeat?
Yes.
Listen,
LeBron James.
Hold on. I'm gonna answer that question. I'm gonna answer this question. First of all, listen, LeBron gonna be the leader of that team.
Look, man.
So-
look, I asked you a question. All I need is an answer, bro.
The answer is yes, because he just won last year. You know how to win now.
80 and mind you, okay, 80
You gotta
showed you that he.
explain how,
Hold on.
man. You can't just say, yeah.
Hold
We
on.
got
I'm
to
gonna explain. I'm gonna explain to you, Renegade. I'm gonna explain to you. AD playing through that ankle injury showed that he was a leader because guess what? That's what I'm about to go with because the narrative on AD was saying that he was soft.
Yup.
And he showed he was playing through ankle injury, going the best player going against Jimmy Butler that was playing that was the best Jimmy Butler I've ever seen in my life. And he was going at me with a hurt ankle. Come on, he's power forward.
And the
Come on, man. That don't show leadership.
Nigga, hold on.
Come on,
Not only
man.
that. Hold on.
How does that prove you can carry a squad to a champion?
In order to
all
be a
right,
leader,
all right.
Now
Now it's carrying the championship. Now it's carrying to a championship.
Ain't that what we talking about leading the squad?
That was my
He did lead
That's
the
what that
team.
means, right?
Hold on.
When does leading the squad not mean carrying it through the whole season?
But you gotta.
I guess the majority. I guess majority of people in the NBA can't do that. Then so I don't know why we having this argument.
Yeah, you're right.
What are we
I'm
talking
gonna
about?
tell you right now. I'm gonna say this, and y'all gonna be blasphemous. Right now,
carrying the squad ain't easy,
Anthony
bro.
Davis he's a top 5 talent. I ain't seen him be a top 5 player yet.
You done bumped
That
so
don't make
fucking
no
head, B.
That don't make no
You
damn
done bumped
sense.
so fucking head.
That makes sense. Hey,
You done bumped so fucking head,
hey,
B.
hold on. Bees is, in a sense, he's right. Like when you talk about talent-wise is he's undoubtedly a top 5 talent in the NBA. But when you're talking about player, and that again, that's a different terminology. That's I think he's right in that. I think he's right in that.
You don't think AD is a top 5 player in the NBA?
No, because
Right
I'm
now?
talking about what he's talking about is when you talk about the best players and the KDs, the Kawhis, and the LeBrons. These are Steph Curry too. You're talking about guys who have led their teams not just to the finals, but won championships.
Okay, that's
true.
Niggas that really know what to do in any situation, and you know what I'm saying? That's not. That's like Lamar and Mo right now. Like it's just not.
You need experience, though. You need experience to get to the top.
Bro,
I'm gonna tell you.
And carrying the squad throughout the whole season ain't never was his. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you this though. When did AD? Let me say this one thing. When did AD in the NBA, since he's been in the NBA, underachieve? I'll wait. When did he ever underachieve?
Statistically, he's never underachieved.
Because he always got.
We're talking about winning. We talking about winning. When did he underachieve in the NBA? That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. Because when he went to the play, so hold on. So don't Pelicans team.
Bro, the only.
Let me ask you a question, too. Did Draymond Green by himself not lock AD up. It was the year with Rondo and DeMarcus Cousins when they played in the.
No, he didn't like AD up. AD cooked that man. AD had 30 and 13. He had 30 and 13 in that series. Draymond wasn't liking them nothing.
See,
Come
now
on,
see
bro.
if that 30 and 13. That's what we talking about. That's just what is that against the Warriors? If you not, if it's not as effective as
LeBron can't beat the Warriors, dog. Like what you talking about?
Hey, yo, don't do that, yo.
Look, listen, you're not getting it. He the big.
I'm understanding what you're saying.
He's a big. All right, you're getting 30 and 13. All right, and you can't get 2 games. Like, you feel me? He's not a playmaker.
Bruh.
He needs somebody to set him up. He cannot set himself up in the right position to get somewhere. He needs somebody to do that.
But that don't mean just because he can't.
Yes, it does.
That don't mean that he can't be the number one guy.
That's not his job. I don't know what. Listen,
what are you talking about?
That was it. That's not his job.
So wait, hold on.
Guys,
He's not a
possible
ball
to be a
handler.
leader and not have good
A question
personality.
for the panel. Question
Who
for
set
the
up
panel.
Tim Duncan, man? Tim Duncan had to be set up. Like, what are you talking about?
No. Tim Duncan always commanded respect. Always commanded.
He always had guard play. He always had guard play.
Hold on, that's not true. Hold on.
And
Tim
B,
Duncan
how do
set
you know
his
that?
guards
He
up.
doesn't talk.
Tim Duncan set his guards up. He was
No,
one of
he
the best.
did, but that's what I'm saying. He controlled the pace. He controlled where the ball went.
He did.
The offense ran through Tim Duncan.
That's
What I'm
facts.
saying about AD is that he is ultra talented. But when the game, when those games got gritty, you go back and you look at the whole season and you look at AD's fourth quarter scoring. You look at AD disappearing, not getting rebounds.
This is a different AD. AD is a champion now. He is not the same guy.
Man,
He's
stop
not the
acting
same
like a series
Not
changed
the
somebody
same
like
dude,
that,
bro.
bro. Chill out.
Y'all gonna criticize. Y'all gonna criticize the same dude. I guess we could do that. We could do that. All the players in the past, like Michael Jordan, all that people that anybody in the past that's up here. That come on, man.
They showed up in the club.
Come on, man. I didn't say he was Michael Jordan, but y'all having unfair criticism of AD.
Bro, AD ain't the same player, man. He's not the same player as he was last year. He needed that experience.
Hey, we gotta go one at a time, y'all, because we're gonna be wrapping it up here in a minute anyway. We gotta make sure we go one at a time.
AD's talent could make him the best player in the league. No doubt.
Easy.
I'm not arguing that. But I haven't seen that player yet.
I don't know what you want us to see then. I don't know what y'all want to see.
No, well, hold on. This is what he's saying, y'all. I think this is.
He just got to get his basketball IQ up.
Statistically, you cannot argue with what AD's done because he's always going to put up good numbers. But like in that series against Portland, where they had to lead in every game and still got swept. When they had to lead in every game and still got swept, the best player in that series was Anthony Davis, and he still couldn't put him through. He couldn't get him one game, and they were winning every single game. They had leads in all 4 of those games that they lost to the Warriors. And Draymond Green single-handedly took over in the third and fourth quarter, all those games, and put them out.
Yes.
All right.
He allowed Draymond Green to take over, and Dre. That's why Draymond Green is considered a leader and a great player in this league because he took over when they needed him most. What did Draymond Green do? Stepped up. He scored and hold on. Statistically, you can't argue with AD, but when it mattered, most, he did disappear.
Lamont, this is my problem. Y'all talking about the past. Y'all really talking about the past. We not gonna sit here and act like this man didn't answer no questions we had. Can he do that? And he did it. So that don't make any sense.
All right, so let me just see where Anthony Davis is as a player for you.
That's like that don't make any sense. You talking about what he did in the past? What we doing it now?
Where he didn't have 4 rebounds.
So Bees and LeBron for y'all, just to see where
did he help it? Did he help the team win?
Like 5 to 7 players that are better right now, like players, not talent, players.
No,
I'm sorry. What was your question?
No, you guys are saying that there are better players versus talent. So I'm asking, can you name 5 to 7 better players versus his talent?
Yeah, I can name 5 better players than AD. Easy.
Go ahead. I remember Lamont gave 4.
Name them. LeBron, Kawhi, KD, Steph, Giannis.
That's a lie.
Giannis is not better than.
That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie.
No,
That's a
Giannis
lie,
improved it.
dude. That's a lie.
Giannis
You
ain't
said
won
Giannis.
shit.
This man said Giannis.
Hey,
That's
Giannis
a lie.
not playing with LeBron. Giannis not playing with LeBron though.
This is my point. Now, Beast, can you name two more? Because it's gonna start getting crazy.
A nigga that ain't even got a jump shot. Y'all talking about he's better than AD?
That nigga said Giannis. This nigga said
That's
Giannis.
you talking about skill, and he talking about players.
Nigga talking. I'm talking about player. He not a better player than AD. He's never.
He is not a better player than AD.
AD ain't never utilized all of the talent he had in the way that
Listen, hold on. First of all,
Kupo ain't got
I
the
ain't
skill
talking about
that
talent.
got.
First of all, let's talk.
What you talking about? He not talking about talent either, because he got him in talent. He talking about being a better
I'm not talking about
player.
talent either. Okay,
He talking about being a better player.
Man, listen,
Anthony Davis is a better player than Giannis, bro.
AD ain't never utilized his talent in the way that Kupo did. That's what we saying.
What you talking about,
was really to see where AD
I don't
stands.
understand where y'all. I don't understand where this logic coming from with y'all.
Hey, yo, anybody on the
How-
panel, did I say anything about talent when I say about AD? I didn't say anything about talent. That's the crazy thing about it. I didn't say anything about talent.
Talking about talent versus being a better player.
Yeah, that was
skill
all that talent. Listen,
but
that's deflected. But that's a lot.
Brian
That's why
ain't got all of
deflected.
the best skill, but he utilized what he got to get better.
Man, listen.
AD got all of the skill you ever seen, and you still looking at the nigga like, what's going on? Like, that's a fact.
What are you talking about? Yo, hey, yo, y'all making sense.
This man just won a championship. You talking about?
I'm not
Come on,
y'all act like this man got carried from the championship. So y'all acting like he ain't do nothing at all in the championship.
Ain't nobody said that.
Y'all is saying that because
hold on.
No,
Hey, let's hear from
nobody said that.
Hold on. Hey, Lee trying to get a word in. He said, let's hear from Lee real quick. Lee, what you got on this? Is your mic working, Lee?
Is he even independent?
Yeah, he's right here. Now we can't hear you, Lee. He just said his mic working. We can't hear you if you are talking.
Well, before he comes in, Bees, can you name two more? Because I just want to see where AD stands on your list.
I said he has top 5 talent. He's not a top 5 player.
No, I know. I was the one who asked the question about the player versus talent. You have him outside your top 5 players.
I didn't hear your question, sir. I'm sorry. I just thought someone asked me to name the top 5 players.
Oh, my question was, that was pretty much my thing. 5 players better than AD's talent. Since we're talking being a better player versus talent.
No. From a talent perspective, AD right there. He can be number 1.
No, I get it. That's my thing. I understand he's top 5, top 3 talent. I'm saying we're talking better players, being a player. So you have
I did name 5.
That man went on every level.
No, he said, can you name 2 more?
Yeah,
can I name 2 more?
I want to see where he ranks.
Well, you could put AD anywhere outside the top 5. I'm not saying he's not top 5.
I agree with
Hold up.
Okay.
What makes y'all put Giannis at 5?
I agree with Bees, though.
Giannis at 5.
I agree with Bees.
We talking about accolades now.
Accolades.
I'm not talking about accolades.
Talking about what they did on that court.
I thought we were
talking about skill. You talking about
You talking about the same dude. You talking about the same dude that had a number 1 seed team and underachieved in the playoffs.
Hold on, Lee said he fixed his mic.
How many number 1 seed Anthony Davis have?
Hey guys, can you hear me?
None.
Yeah, we hear you now.
All right, that's all I wanted to know.
Won this year, nigga.
I think
with LeBron James.
Hey, let Lee answer, man.
I think this is definitely an interesting topic on AD. I think B he made some fair points in reference to AD, True to King and Anti, and the other brother picture was sitting down. Looks like you guys, you three made some fair points about AD as well. True to King, Anti, who is your top 5 players? And Lamar, I want to get your input as well.
I this Anti. I'll go first, nigga. I'm not gonna lie. Hold up, I'm gonna say this after I name. You got LeBron, you got KD, you got Steph Curry, you got Kawhi, and you got AD. Now I'm not gonna lie. Until he won this champ, yeah, that's in order. until he won that championship this year, he wouldn't have been in my top 5. I'm not gonna lie. But since he got that championship this year and he showed me something, I put him in my top 5. If he wouldn't have won that championship this year, he wouldn't have been in my top 5. I give you that, B. I give you that. But since he won that this year, bro, he showed me like, okay, I'm not sold. He played through an injury. I put him in my top 5.
That's fair.
And he led the Lakers. He led the Lakers in all 6 categories except assists. So I don't know what y'all niggas talking about.
Anton, I ask you a question though. Do you think if Giannis played with LeBron, you think he would win a championship too?
We don't know.
No, you know why? You know why?
don't know
He
that.
can't shoot like AD, nigga.
Hold on. Can I tell you?
Hold on.
Hold on.
313. Hey,
Hold on.
313. Go ahead. Hold on. Go ahead. 313. He said he wanted to jump.
I'm gonna ignore the rest of that. But what B was talking about with AD, I don't think AD is the same guy. Like the man had to go through the hard road of winning a championship. Once you become a winner, you start to do different things. When he hit that shot versus Denver, you start to become a different player, and that's why I was saying, like when LeBron started winning championships, you saw him become a different guy. So that's why I'm like AD now. He can be able to do those things because he's been in those playoff moments. Like that shot against Denver was a defining moment for me. So I think AD, bro. I know AD is just growing, man. I do think he's a top 5 player, but like when LeBron gets older the next 3 years, AD's gonna be the best player on the team, and he can be able to do that because he's done it before now. You gotta learn, man. He's a champion now.
Hey, can I say something now?
I just want to add in too. With you having Giannis at 5, I do disagree. I put AD there because the same reason you use for AD, you can use for Giannis because what happened when the personnel with the Raptors kicked in? He diminished. What happened with the personnel from my Heat kicked in? He diminished. AD flourished the whole way through the playoffs. So you would have to put him 5.
But does a team have a specific defense designed to stop AD? Like they have a defense designed to stop. Like if somebody was like, "We stop at AD and he ain't doing nothing, the rest of y'all got to beat us." What's gonna happen? They triple team at AD. What's gonna happen?
And when AD was in the playoffs, it was AD or bust. So now what?
I mean, you had LeBron James.
No. I'm talking when AD was on the Pelicans because that was the main.
I mean, Drew Holiday and Rondo played very great.
Dude, come on, man.
All right. Okay.
This is my whole thing.
What happened to Dame Lillard?
Hold on. Can I say something? Hold on. Like you said, AD. This is non-order. LeBron, AD, KD, Steph Curry, Kawhi Leonard. Those are my top 5 players in the league. Period. Point blank. There ain't no debate.
Wait, one more time for me.
LeBron, AD.
You just said my same top 5.
Yeah, LeBron. Yeah, it's no order.
Hey,
So
Lamont,
who's
your top 5, Lamont?
My top 5 as far as
players right now, nigga.
Top 5 players right now.
I wish you would put Giannis over AD, nigga. I'm coming to Arizona.
Me? I might. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. Off the top of my head, I'm gonna say gotta put LeBron at 1. Kawhi at 2.
Hey, nigga, who outside, nigga?
I think that's Lee. Let me meet him real quick. Yeah, that's Lee. No, it's not Lee. I don't know who it is. Now I got Kawhi 2. I'm gonna go Giannis 3, AD 4, and
hold up, boy. I swear to God, you missed.
I gotta go KD 5.
Okay.
I wanted to ask y'all about. I wanted to ask you about KD.
I got to. I mean, you're talking about. You asked me who to. I mean,
that's his opinion.
Again, right now, I would put. I'm right now. I could. KD and Steph are interchangeable, but if KD comes back and he's 95% of what he used to be, he's definitely in there.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask. How healthy is KD right now?
You don't think Steph Curry come back? He'll be a better player than Giannis?
No.
What?
Yeah, man,
No, hold on.
Steph Curry.
Look. Steph Curry's really never going to be a better player than Giannis, but the way he plays the game, he might have a bigger impact on his team than Giannis has on his team. Like Steph Curry probably is going to have a bigger impact on winning. Like if turn around and become a finals contending team, it's going to be because of Steph Curry.
Yeah,
But
John's got more talent. John's got more talent than Curry.
And I think I know where you're going. So if we're talking better impact, how do we judge a better player then?
Hold up, Steph Curry basically for 2 years was the best player in the league. He took it from LeBron James for 2 years, bro.
I know.
No, he
and
didn't.
Giannis took it from Steph. Giannis is 2-time
No, he
MVP
didn't.
too.
We said no, he
man.
didn't.
Wow.
No.
Man,
Hey, I got
The
another
unanimous
question.
season was crazy.
Curry.
I don't know what you was looking at.
I got another question.
B, yo,
Wait, so
B's
in
had a question.
2016, Curry was the best player in the league.
B's had a
No,
question.
he
Hold
wasn't.
on.
Hell no.
Hold on. B's got a question.
I got another question, and this is a hypothetical question, but I want everyone to give me their answer. Before AD came to the Lakers last year, tell me how he's any different than Bradley Beal.
Come on, yo.
What?
Good night, y'all. Good night, bro.
I'm done.
Good night.
I can't argue with
Good
that.
night, y'all.
I
Good
can't
night,
argue
bro.
with
I
that.
can't even
You
say
got
nothing
that.
about that.
You got that.
Look,
I can't
Bradley-
answer that. You got me
I
beat.
know
You won
Bradley
that
Beal
argument.
Hey,
ain't
Lamar,
missed
in
the
the stream,
playoffs
nigga.
last
In the
year, huh?
stream, Lamar. In the stream, Lamar.
I'm not.
Hey,
I really
hey,
can't
hold
answer
on.
that.
bro.
Hey, I got some stuff I got to do, so I got to end the stream anyways tonight.
Put cream on that bullshit, nigga.
We will be back tomorrow. Hold on, let me.
I gotta make a video on that though, man. You out
Hey,
of pocket,
True,
man. That's a
True,
bad.
I'm serious, True. Instead of dismissing it, why
I'm
don't
not
you
dismissing
actually
nothing.
I
Bradley
can't
Beal
even
is
answer
a
that, bro.
talented guard, is he not?
Hey,
He is.
hey, y'all, hold
He's
on.
not on the level of AD, man.
Hey, we gonna
I
get
didn't
back.
ask
Hey,
you
we
that.
gonna get right back on this topic tomorrow. We gonna go live again, same time. I gotta cut out tonight. I mean, we gotta cut it short. So
Yeah, nigga,
hey,
you was in
man.
there for 5
Yeah,
hours yesterday, boy.
I know.
I was
So
shocked, nigga. I'm like, hell no, I'm going to
Hey,
sleep.
Lamont, I
yeah,
think a good question for the next stream is how do we determine a better player?
Oh, yes. Because I need to know this. Because this
it's
nigga
gonna
just
be.
said
That's a
Bradley
tough
Beal,
question.
nigga.
It's just
No,
like
I
I
didn't
think
ask
it's
you.
easy because it's just like
Hold up.
yesterday.
Because really, that's the main
Lamont,
question.
let me
Everyone's
clarify
argument
what
with
I
each other is how
said.
do we determine who's a better
Go
player?
ahead,
No,
go
let
ahead,
me
Beats.
clarify what I said. I said if you look at Anthony Davis, his numbers the first 7 years in New Orleans, tell me how that differs from Bradley Beal right now.
Come on, man.
If you look at Michael Jordan the first 2 years, tell me how that differs from Bradley Beal right now. Like, what are you talking about, dog? Come on, man.
Damn.
In the screen on that one, nigga. Hey, in the screen on that, Lamar.
I gotta make AD. Now I gotta make AD video,
MJ,
man. All this
MJ overrated as MJ like the most overrated player you ever seen.
All I know.
Hey, true. Hey, true. We'll have that debate. We can have that debate if y'all want to tomorrow.
Yeah. Hey,
You get cooked on that.
AD ain't pro. He has the capability now. He won a championship. He understands
Hey,
how to win. But he
right.
ain't
I'm starting to
done
think
it
you a
yet.
troll now, bro.
You can't give him the credit until he shows it on the court.
He showed it.
He
Did
has
he
to
not
go.
hit a game winner? Did he not hit a game winner versus
Hey,
Denver?
I can't
Sitting
argue
next
that,
to
yo.
the
I
train,
can't.
man.
What I'm telling you is next year, if next
Lamont
year,
been trying to end the
let's
stream
say
They
for
gonna
5
win the
minutes.
championship next year.
Where's that
Hey,
team going?
I know. Yeah, we gotta shut it down. I gotta head out. Hey, but we gonna be back tomorrow. Appreciate the Facebook viewers and the website
Salute.
viewers.
Hey, True, get off that chronic.
Hey,
Yo, you come here tomorrow. I'm
hey,
a cook.
appreciate the
Anti,
chat.
you got
All
too
right,
much
yeah.
grease popping around your head all day.
Catch up.
Hey,
Nigga.
Who gonna get cooked tomorrow though? Who gonna get cooked?
we will. Hey, we gonna
Big
find out.
head.
Hey, we gonna find out tomorrow. Hey, salute.
Ain't none of you niggas gonna cook meat, player.
Come on,
Hey,
man. I need a
salute
nigga
to the
to come
chat.
on my man.
Salute to the chat. But we out of here, y'all.
Salute.